for a little bit. How you doing, everybody, and welcome to high school football action here on KSOM, Western Iowa Today.com. I'm Chris, he's John. We're ready to rock and roll for our new season. John, and it doesn't get any better than this to start us off with these two ranked opponents, these two rivals, these two non-district. It's like a shame that these two are not in the same district. But here it is. What a way to open up the season.
What a way for sure. And first of all, Chris, welcome to Atlantic.
Thank
and welcome
you.
to Southwest Iowa. And you know, when I introduced myself to you earlier this week and we talked about when I heard you on the radio this summer, I think this has the potential to have the same type of excitement that some of your baseball and softball games had when you started at the station. And you're exactly right. It is a shame, but I think if you ask both coaches, they're glad they're not in the same district because these are two quality teams and two amazing programs that have done great things, obviously, in the last 5 to 7 years. We're looking at the scoreboard there, and they just got up to state champions 2021 for the Cam Cougars, and, you know, that was an unbelievable team. Audubon, I think it was in 19, had the state runner-up, and, you know, these are two programs that when they step on the field, both programs expect to win.
Right.
You know, that's something that both of these programs expect that they're going to win.
Audubon comes off an 8-2 season a year ago. They did lose Evan Alt, their star tailback, but the Wheelers have made a switch. Their quarterback, Aaron Olson, moves to the tailback spot, and Carson Wessel will take over that QB spot. So head coach Sean Burks John is not afraid to experiment and move things around if he feels like it's going to better his team.
Yeah, absolutely. And Coach Burke's been doing this for a long time, and especially on the 8-man. I mean, everywhere you want some of your best athletes to have the best opportunities to touch the ball the most. But when we're in these 8-man games, and you can get somebody out in space, that's the key. And I think that's why both Coach Burks and Coach Bauer have made some adjustments this year to make sure that their best athletes can get the ball out in space.
Well, Cam, speaking of adjustments, the Cougars are going to have to make some. They're coming off a 10-1 season a year ago, and they were all excited with Chase Becker, but he's not there anymore. He got hurt during the baseball season. He's out for the entire year. So, with him gone, it's another guy's opportunity, and step in as McCade Paulson. He brings just a little bit of unknown for opponents. I see Speaker kind of limping off the field right now on crutches, but Paulson, Coach Barry Bauer has described him kind of a linebacker mode at quarterback, but it's going to be interesting to see what he's going to bring to the table.
Yeah, the Paulson family, I mean, they do have a linebacker mindset, and so does Speaker, but Paulson brings something, different than Speaker, but the program and the way that they're going to spread out the field, use the Bauer and using Van Tiger and using everybody out in space. One thing Bauer does a great job at is pound, and they've had athletes where they can lull you to sleep and bring those linebackers up, and once they're crowding the line a little bit too much, then they just throw it right over the top. And I think that's something that we'll see tonight also.
Coming up, we have our Wyoda Steakhouse Coaches Show. We'll hear from both head coaches, Sean Burks and Barry Bauer. Wyoda Steakhouse, bring the family and your friends to a tradition of great eating at the Wyoda Steakhouse. And we'll start with Audubon head coach Sean Burks. That's coming up in 2 minutes. We're at WesternIowaToday.com and KSOM.
What's it mean to be in good hands? It means you get an expert agent who's in it for the long haul. We'll get to know you and be there for you as your coverage needs change. I'm Craig Hummel at Hummel Insurance Services, and we work with Allstate Insurance. Let us help you choose the right amount of protection to meet your needs and see for yourself what it means to be in good hands. Call Hummel Insurance Services or stop in anytime.
Make sure you're getting the best coverage for you at the most competitive rate. Hi, this is Nick Carnes with Brocker Carnes & Carnes. We are an independent insurance agency that offers coverage for your home, auto, life, farm, and everything in between. But mostly we are here to help. As an independent agency, we can shop around for the best rates and coverages from multiple companies. Stop by one of our offices or go to BrockerCarnes.com for a quote on your insurance. Let Brocker Carnes & Carnes help you get the best coverage at a competitive rate.
All right, what's your favorite thing to eat at the Wyoda Steakhouse?
I love the certified Angus steaks and burgers. Wait, I'd like to change my answer to the pork tenderloin. No, the fried chicken. Okay, it's the all-you-can-eat fish on Friday night. But then there's that macaroni and cheese. Okay, the final answer is the mac and cheese. Sorry, Grandma, it's the best.
So bring the family and bring your friends to a tradition of great eating at the Wyoda Steakhouse. Open 5 to 10 Tuesday through Saturday, or give them a carryout call at 712-783-9232.
Oh, well, Wyoda Steakhouse Coaches Show. Bring the family and your friends to a tradition of great eating at the Wyoda Steakhouse. Talking now with Audubon head coach Sean Burks. And, Coach, big showdown here between your Wheelers and the Cougars as you face off with Cam. The Cougars have beaten you the last 4 years in a row, but you had Audubon had won 4 of the previous 5. What can you say about this rivalry and what it means to play in it?
I think it's a pretty healthy rivalry. I mean, throwing around that word. At this day and age, our kids know each other, our programs know each other. It's not like some sort of hatred or anything like that. It's a lot of mutual respect, and I think it's been really healthy and it's been really good. If you go back from 2019 on, 2019, we knocked them off twice to get to the Dome. COVID 2020 screwed us both up. We went opposite directions. Both had undefeated regular seasons. 2021, we're back in the same district. They knock us off twice on the way to a state championship. The last 2 years, they've gotten the better part of us, and they've made runs into the playoffs as well. So, the winner of this game has typically gone on to have a really good season, and occasionally the loser of this game still made a really good run in the postseason as well. So, with us in opposite districts, we can both win our district. We can both be a 1 seed. We can have all that ahead of us regardless of how Friday night comes out. That's a reason we're playing each other, is to get a good feel for where we're at. It's a good measuring stick. The scrimmages last week are always good to get, have an idea, but really that week 1 test is really a good barometer for where you're at, what you need to work on. And for us, especially playing against a really good team, if you schedule a cupcake and you win 54-0, you may have a false sense of where you're at. I think playing Cam, and hopefully they would say the same thing for playing us. It's going to be a good measuring stick of where each program is at, what we need to do moving forward in district play to continue on the right way.
Was Speaker out for them? Maybe a new guy coming in at quarterback. How do you prepare for that?
Yeah, we swap scrimmage films, so we have a pretty good idea what each one's going to do. But I'm sure we both have some things, other things we could do. The biggest thing with them, without Chase, is definitely going to be having to slow down the run game. They're going to want to be physical. They're going to want to use their big bodies up front. With Jotty and Bauer and the dudes they have, they've got a nice strength program. They've got nice looking athletes. They've got some different guys carrying the ball, but at the same time, there's going to be some guys that can still make plays. They're still a top 5 team in a lot of polls and a top 10 team in a lot of polls, and I think that's accurate. I think they're a really good team. They're at the point in their program with their strength program and their athletes that they're just reloading at this point. It's different names, and it's going to be a physical, well-coached, fundamentally solid group, and we're going to have to go win the game. They're not going to make it easy.
What's the biggest challenge for Carson Wessel switching a quarterback?
I think just getting on the same page as everybody, learning our audibles. We do a few more things at the varsity level than we do at the JV level. So I think it's just, get some mental reps, understand, have command in that huddle, have confidence in what you're doing. He's got the physical traits. There's no doubt about it. He's 6'4", 185, whatever he is. He's got a good arm. He can push the ball to all areas of the field. He's got nice weapons around him to trust in. It's just a matter of, the mental side, let the game slow down a little bit, go through that first game, get some reps out there. I think the scrimmage was really beneficial for him. I think he'll now kind of give him a little confidence as well. He's a confident kid. He's an athletic kid. He's been playing varsity basketball and baseball from the time he was a freshman on. He's had a really good JV season for us last year. We've got all the confidence in the world in Carson.
How do you see the matchup up front?
That'll be a big matchup. It's some different bodies from last year for both teams. Obviously they're moving some guys around. We're moving some guys around. Our D-line is pretty much the same group as last year, but at the same time, second half, they really ran the ball down our throats last year. For us offensively, we did not move the ball very well against them in the trenches. I think we got better as the year went on, but then at the last game of the year against Lennox, we kind of got pushed around as well. So that's the biggest thing I want to see on Friday night is that line of scrimmage, that physicality, that surge, and then defensively, the flip side of that, can we prevent us from getting pushed downfield? Can we stop that surge of theirs? I think whoever can run the ball and stop the run is going to be at a major advantage Friday night.
And just overall, it's what an atmosphere it's going to be. You got to go on the road. It's a tough test. It's a rival. It's 2 teams that are ranked in the top 10. But this is also the opener. A lot. I mean, there's so many storylines here. This is what you sign up for, don't you, Coach? Yeah,
we've told the kids about this for years. Nobody remembers when you're, in college and an adult. Nobody remembers the nights you hammered somebody, and no one remembers the nights you got hammered by somebody. You remember the big victories and big matchups against really good teams. And this is one of those chances. This is why you wake up and hit the weight room. This is why you're involved in athletics. It's matchups like this. The crowd will be fun. I think everyone's going to be excited to get out. It's been a while since people have watched somebody compete. That's the beauty of fall sports. It's kind of a new school year, new excitement of the hallways. And another thing with the temps lately, Friday night looks like it's going to be pretty darn nice. So there's people that probably haven't been outside a whole lot, doing a whole lot. I think everyone's going to be looking forward to getting out and about and supporting us. We're excited to see our visiting crowd. We know it'll be a raucous home crowd for them. Just a ton of mutual respect for their program, their community, that they built things right. And that's what you sign up for. We want to play in a fun environment, be tested, and come out of the game feeling confident about where you're at as a program. So we'll see where we're at. It'll be a good measuring stick. And regardless, we both head into district play next week at a 0-0 slate. So, like I said, there's been winners and losers of this that have gone to have really good seasons. And the big thing is get out of it healthy and learn about yourselves. And hopefully if things go right, we can come out on the right side.
Coach, really appreciate your time. Best of luck tonight against Cam. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Sean Burks, head coach for Audubon, the Wheelers, with us here on KSOM.
All right, what's your favorite thing to eat at the Wyoda Steakhouse?
I love the certified Angus steaks and burgers. Wait, I'd like to change my answer to the pork tenderloin. No, the fried chicken. Okay, it's the all-you-can-eat fish on Friday night. But then there's that macaroni and cheese. Okay, the final answer is the mac and cheese. Sorry, Grandma, it's the best.
So bring the family and bring your friends to a tradition of great eating at the Wyoda Steakhouse. Open 5 to 10 Tuesday through Saturday, or give them a carryout call at 712-783-9232.
Stein delivers more new genetics faster. Our focus on delivering higher yielding genetics faster than the competition is why we have released more new Enlist E3 lines in the past 5 years than any other seed company. For elite genetics paired with simple, flexible, and effective weed control, plant Stein Enlist E3 soybeans. Stein has yield. 45 years of yield. Learn more at steinseed.com.
We're back at our pregame show here on KSOM. We get ready for today's showdown, Cam and Audubon. It's our Wyoda Steakhouse Coaches Show, and Cougars head coach Barry Bauer joins us now. And Coach, what can you say about facing the Wheelers in the opening game? Both teams ranked in the top 10 in the Radio Iowa poll, and two rivals, a non-district game. This football game has a little bit of everything, doesn't it?
Well, I think this game's probably.
I didn't get the.
I think sometimes it's the old coach's cliche. I don't put any bearing on preseason rankings or anything else like that, because at the end of the day, everybody wants to be ranked number one at the end of the year anyway. I think that's the first and foremost. We have the ultimate respect in the world for Audubon and their coaching staff and their players and what they bring to the table. And I think this has always been the case from way back in 2000, Jiminy Christmas, probably 17, 16, that we've been probably going toe to toe. And Sean said it best last weekend. I mean, they've got the best of us, and then we've gotten the best of them. And I think it's just been a back and forth, and it's a good non-district game. Anytime that you can scrimmage Lennox right off the bat, and anytime that you can play Audubon right off the bat and have a non-district schedule like us, I think it's going to benefit us in the long run as we go through it. But, they are loaded with some athletes and some guys up front that can pave the way for those guys. And defensively, they just attack you and get after you. And just impressed with just watching them on film, and always been impressed with how Coach Burks has his teams ready to go.
So what's the biggest challenge on offense after losing your quarterback to injury?
Well, I think it's just consistency. It's a systematic approach, but it's got to be consistency down in, down out, type of thing. I think it's just a matter of getting some of these young kids quality reps, quality minutes on the field, game minutes, to put themselves on film so that we can correct things. And I think the scrimmage was very crucial for that because you had some kids that played for the very, very first time in some major action, that they were a little nervous, and I don't blame them. We had two starters that were original starters back last year, on the offensive side. And that was nerve-wracking for him. I didn't want to make a mistake. I didn't want to do this. Well, I think that's with anything in reality. I mean, you and I don't want to make mistakes when we're working. Just as we're doing this right now, I don't want to forget a kid, or you got to do some things regarding your job too. That's life, and it's how you bounce back. And I take the old cliche and if you're Hawkeye fans out there, just own the mistake, just like Kirk Ferentz did. Own your mistake and move on. That's life. And if people want to ridicule you even further, then that's their problem, and I think that's the number one thing that we have to go through life with this is, you know what? Hey, it's just a game of football. Have fun. Go out there and enjoy it. Yes, are there going to be times where it's going to be intense? You betcha there is. But it's how you're going to be responding is what's going to make you better. That's success, Chris. I think a lot of times what people see is they just see the wins and loss columns with any program across the state of Iowa or the country. They see success as going undefeated or winning a championship. Success is more to that. And I think if people start to understand that, then we're going to be a lot better world than we were today.
Both teams will have new quarterbacks in this game. Of course, Audubon made the switch, moving Aaron Olson to tailback, and then Wessel moves into the starting quarterback. What does that do for your preparation defensively and how you have to stop that Wheeler attack?
Well, I think the number one thing is just understand where they're aligned. I think they can align Aaron at many different places. They can also align Carson at many different places. They got Austin Christensen, number 81, at a tight end. We've got to be aware of where he is at all times as well. And then you got a big body kid and the Brody Weber kid that's 6'4", 190. I think sometimes we forget about that. He's big, big boy. And the guys up front. What makes them go is the guys up front. That's with anything that people do, because then when those guys do their jobs, I tell you what, then you're going to find Aaron's athleticism and Carson's athleticism and Austin's athleticism really come to fruition. And that's the key. And that's with anything that anybody wants to do as far as winning a championship is to get those guys wiggle loose. So we've got to understand assignments. We've got to understand where their formation is, and we've got to align to their formation and communicate. I think that's going to be the biggest thing for us.
So, there are a lot of storylines in this game. As we said, you've had injuries, new quarterbacks, rivalry, two ranked teams, non-district game, first game of the season. Coach, it just doesn't get any better than this for a crazy opener, does it?
Well, it doesn't. I think that's just like anything else, Chris. You guys are excited and everything else. I just consider it another Friday night. I've been doing this for a long time. It's another Friday night that you get to play against a great quality opponent, and you get a great crowd. And that's what I love for both fan bases, and anytime that you get a chance to compete, let's go out there and compete. And at the end of the day, you either shake hands, hug them up, and you leave it at that. I think that's the best thing about high school sports, is at the end of the day, it's about your sportsmanship. We've got great kids. They've got great kids, and they're just competing. That's what I love. They're just competing out there. They know each other. They've competed with each other for 4 years, 3 years, 2 years. It doesn't matter. It's just a matter of going out there and having those relationships with each other, whether it's coaching staff, the players on the field, fans, doing business with each other or whatever. I think that's the beauty of this entire thing. And that's high school sports. That's what we love. And we're going to do the very best job that we possibly can to execute in all phases. And at the end of the day, may the best team win.
Coach, really appreciate your time and really appreciate your hospitality here in Anita, and best of luck here tonight. Thanks so much.
No, thanks, Chris, for joining us. And we're grateful that you're in Southwest Iowa. So thank you for everything that you do for us.
Barry Bauer, head coach for the Can Cougars.
You want me to play a commercial? Or do you want to come back right now?
Pregame show starting lineups coming up next on KSOM.
Got it.
Farming is all about numbers, and Fence Red Wheel deals have some great ones. For a limited time, get 0% interest for 36 months on a brand new tractor. Plus, Fence industry-leading Gold Star customer care, which includes 3-year or 3,000-hour full machine warranty, a complete 360 inspection and scheduled maintenance, and even a loaner guarantee if it can't be repaired in 48 hours. A fixed cost with those kind of numbers? Talk about acres of savings. Fence Red Wheel deals end September 30th. Talk to Ziegler Ag Equipment to learn more or visit ZieglerAg.com for details.
Cass Health in Atlantic, Iowa is a nationally recognized hospital, and we are proud of the awards and all of our recent accomplishments. But do you know what drives us to be the very best? You. We're passionate about helping our patients heal and feel their very best at any age and any stage of life. Cass Health, neighbors caring for neighbors.
When it comes to your investments, I know you have a choice. Hi, I'm Mark Smith, certified financial planner and registered investment advisor with Principal Financial Group. Today I want to say thank you, Southwest Iowa. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to serve the community for 39 years. Over the years, you've given me the opportunity to get to know you and your family. Thank you for your trust, your confidence, and most of all, your relationship. If I can help you with your financial plan, please give me a call at 712-243-2466. Mark Smith, Principal Financial in Atlantic.
3H Customs has everything any farmer needs to be successful, and that's not an exaggeration. We offer soil sampling, crop scouting, and spraying. We also offer precision planting products, Midwest seed genetics, and nature's fertilizers. Don't forget fertilizers and anhydrous also. 3H Customs has everything the Iowa farmer needs, and we dedicate ourselves to helping each farmer be successful. For more information on how you can build that successful operation, call 249-2429 or visit 3hcustoms.com. 3H Customs, customizing your farming resources to fit your needs.
To high school football on 96.5 KSOM and live video at westerniowatoday.com.
Back at Anita, Chris, Varney, John Becker along with you as we get ready for tonight's showdown between Cam and Audubon. It's time now for our UGI starting lineups, delivering insurance and risk management solutions in Atlantic. UGI. We'll start with Audubon, and on offense, the quarterback, Carson Wessel, 6'3", 165-pound junior. Aaron Olson at tailback, senior, 5'11", 160-pound. Wide receiver, 81, is Austin Christensen, 6'3", 180-pound junior. He's a weapon, John. I mean, and he's going to be the leader on defense. But, you know, we talk about Olson, we talk about Wessel. Christensen is overlooked sometimes.
Well, but not by Coach Bauer.
If
you're listening to the interview you had with him, and Coach Bauer brought him up right away.
Yeah, he's a good one. Two tight ends for Audubon. Brody Weber, 6'4", 190-pound junior, and Logan Stetzel, 6 foot, 155-pound senior. Up front, the Big Eaters. Left guard is Colton Hansen, 6 foot, 195 senior. Clay Van Ernum, a 6 foot, 200-pound sophomore, is the center. Right guard is Sullivan McLean, 6'2", 198 junior. On the defensive side for the Wheelers, Eli Jorgensen will start at 1D end, 6'3", 189 senior. Hansen gets the start at D tackle. Gabe Jensen at the other D end, 6'3", 195-pound senior. Christensen at linebacker. Carter Obermeyer at the other linebacker spot, 5'8", 165-pound sophomore. Adam Obrecht is the cornerback for Audubon, 5'11", 140 senior. Jack Standerson at the other corner, 5'9", 138 senior, and Aaron Olson will start at safety for Audubon. And now the starters, UGI starting lineup for Cam. On offense, the quarterback, McCade Paulson, 5'10", 170-pound senior. Caden Winther is at running back, 5'10", 160-pound sophomore. See what he can do at that running back spot as a sophomore. Braden Chester, the fullback, 5'8", 170-pound senior. Colin Bauer is one tight end, 6'2", 195-pound junior. Kobe Van Tiger is the other tight end for Cam, 6'5", 190-pound senior. Up front, the Big Eaters, Chase Johnny at one spot on the O-line, 6'3", 250-pound senior. Keegan Crone as another lineman, 5'11", 160-pound senior. And Caden Will, 6'2", 185-pound junior. On the defensive side for Cam, Keegan Crone at one spot on the D-line. Bauer and Johnny, the other two. Linebackers, Brenton Hoover, 6 foot, 170-pound sophomore. Braden Chester is the other linebacker, and so is Paulson. Complete the linebacker. Winther and Carson McKee, the D-backs. McKee, a 5'11", 130-pound sophomore. That's your UGI starting lineup. We're back in 2 minutes on KSOM.
Are you tired of navigating the maze?
3H Customs has everything any farmer needs to be successful, and that's not an exaggeration. We offer soil sampling, crop scouting, and spraying. We also offer precision planting products, Midwest seed genetics, and nature's fertilizers. Don't forget fertilizers and anhydrous also. 3H Customs has everything the Iowa farmer needs, and we dedicate ourselves to helping each farmer be successful. For more information on how you can build that successful operation, call 249-2429 or visit 3hcustoms.com. 3H Customs, customizing your farming resources to fit your needs.
United Group Insurance. People you know and people you trust. Because we are local in Southwest Iowa with offices in Red Oak, Atlantic, Griswold, and Shenandoah. Our team of agents will find the perfect policy for your needs from the wide variety of carriers that we work with. We offer policies for home, auto, life, farm, health, and commercial with vast experience in both hail and crop insurance. Learn more at unitedgroupins.com today.
Anita Supply Center is here for you. From the big jobs to the small tasks, we're here to help. Hi, this is Kim with a reminder of our hours, so when you need our help, we're here. Anita Supply Center is open Monday through Fridays, 7 to 5, and Saturdays, 8 until noon. We're here 6 days a week for all your building, landscaping, how-to projects, repairs, and more. We offer free in-home measurements, free estimates, and can help you put your ideas together. Anita Supply Center is open 6 days a week for all your home improvement and building needs.
Remembering whether it's a home or away game, getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things, like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, ref!
That's simple human sense.
Call Community Insurance in Audubon today at 712-563-4422 or stop by at 422 Tracy Street in Audubon.
An agent for Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Iowa.
Now back to high school football on 96.5 KSOM and live video at westerniowatoday.com.
Back in Anita. Remember, we're streaming audio streams from Rigid Edge Exteriors, transforming your ordinary house into your dream home with Rigid Edge Exteriors, and live video provided by NishtaNet. Of course, we're on YouTube, Western Iowa Today, and make sure you subscribe to Western Iowa Today. We appreciate your support there. We always have tons of interviews and things that we put on Western Iowa Today, and of course, Tom Robinson and his crew doing the Atlanta game against Clark on our sister station at KS95. But, John, we're concerned about this one here. 8-man rivalry. This is the game that everybody has been looking for all summer long. They've been pointing to this one.
You know, I respect both coaches a lot, and I know them personally. They had really good coach talk, but this one means a lot. Yeah. It really does.
Bragging rights is real heavily on the line.
Bragging rights, and just to get the season started out right. You know, both of these programs, their end goal is to be in the dome. And, you know, when you look at seedings and all that type of stuff, this game, every year, like both coaches have talked about, all the way back to 17-18, the winner of this game probably is going to have home field advantage down the road.
Yes, it does matter.
It really does matter.
It matters to the playoffs and positioning and so forth. At the end of the season, it all comes into play.
But it also matters personally.
Oh, yeah. Maybe more so than anything else.
Absolutely. There's a lot that, you know, these young men pride themselves on with this game.
But it says a lot when the rest of the state are going to rank these two teams in the top 10. The Radio Iowa poll is the one we follow, and that is the people who vote in the Radio Iowa poll, including myself. They are a select group of radio broadcasters across the state of Iowa.
Yep.
So you get a flavor from one side of the state to another, and that's why I like that poll more than others. And they both put Cam and on. They realize that these two teams have the tradition. They have good football programs, and that's why they got them in the top 10 to start the season.
Yeah, and they have really good pieces.
Yes.
They really good programs that have really good pieces that are coming back.
We got a gorgeous night for football in Anita, and we're going to kick this one off. Coming up, it's Cam and Audubon. We're back in 2 minutes to kick it off here on KSOM.
United Group Insurance. People you know and people you trust. Because we are local in Southwest Iowa with offices in Red Oak, Atlantic, Griswold, and Shenandoah. Our team of agents will find the perfect policy for your needs from the wide variety of carriers that we work with. We offer policies for home, auto, life, farm, health, and commercial with vast experience in both hail and crop insurance. Learn more at unitedgroupins.com today.
Get ready for harvest with the Red and Ready maintenance event going on now at Better Equipment, your Case IH dealer in Audubon. Call now to schedule your 101-point inspection to receive a detailed analysis of your combine's condition and recommended service. Plus, receive a 10% discount on parts installed in our shop and a combine wash. It's the Red and Ready Harvest Maintenance Event, going on now through August 31st at Better Equipment in Audubon, your local Case IH dealer. 712-563-4219.
From start to finish, let Aiken Design Center help you with your kitchen or bathroom ideas. For new designs or remodels, Aiken Design Center will work with you or your contractor to make your dream a reality. If you're not sure what you want, stop into our showroom so our custom designers can help you find what will suit your needs as well as your budget. The Aiken Design Center staff is committed to quality design while meeting your needs. Stop into Aiken today to find out how we can help.
The 2024 growing season is off to a great start, but will the yields remain strong through the end of the season? At Hoist Distributing, located near Audubon, we are your one-stop shop for your agricultural needs. We offer fertilizer, chemical, and the seed you need to grow a strong, healthy crop. We also offer the latest in precision planting technologies to optimize seed placement, nutrient application, and maximize your return on investment. We don't settle for anything less than the best for your farm. Give Chad or Jeremy a call at Hoist Distributing today, 712-563-3030.
Your dream home.
Now back to high school football on 96.5 KSOM and live video at westerniowatoday.com.
All right, Cam will have the ball first. Audubon won the toss, and they deferred, so Cam will go on offense first. And the kick by Standerson came back to the 10. Winther returned it to the 25, and that's where the Cougars will start off. 1st and 10 for Cam. They go right to left on your radio dial. And Paulson is going to go back to pass on the first play, and he heaves it near side. He was under pressure, and he had to get rid of that ball tremendously fast. Kobe Van Tiger, the intended receiver, incomplete.
Very interesting. You know, they had everybody bunched up there, and you're thinking, all right, these guys coaches are talking about O-line. First thing is a pass.
Yeah, I think they tried to catch him off guard. It didn't work. 2nd down and 10 for the Cougars. And a direct snap. Paulson looking his way to the far side and got pushed back after it got a couple, maybe one.
You know, Audubon did a really nice job there. Both plays, 1st down and 2nd down, those down linemen there are getting their push, and their linebackers are feeling extremely well.
3rd down and 9 for Cam, right to left. There you go, Paulson in the shotgun for the Cougars. Low snap. He's got to go back. He picks it up. He scrambles. He throws, and it's incomplete. He was well to get rid of it in time before the Wheelers came at him.
You know, Audubon, you know, I mentioned it the last play, but their down linemen, the first 3 plays, have done a really good job of getting penetration. Low snap there, but the Audubon, for the first 3 plays, is controlling the line of scrimmage.
Colton Hansen was coming on the pressure along with Gabe Jensen. And Cam will have to punt it away. Chase Johnny will do the booting. High end over end kick. Fair catch called for at the 25-yard line, just beyond the 25. So it's a 3-and-out for Cam.
Really nice job there. Audubon with the fair catch, and Kobe Van Tiger was right there, had the bubble, but, you know, good job for Cobes getting down there and covering on that kick.
So from their own 28, the Wheelers go on the attack. They move left to right on your radio dial, and Colton Wessel in the shotgun. Standing right next to him is Aaron Olson. Give it to Olson, coming near side, looking for space at the 30. Hit across the 35. He'll dive towards midfield. That's a 1st down for the Wheelers on a gain of about 12 yards. That's a Vetter Equipment 1st down. Vetter Equipment in Audubon, your local Case IH dealer.
You know, you really see Olson's speed there getting to the corner. Nice job with the offensive line of getting there, Cam contained, and then Olson turned on the jets. Nice 1st down play.
Gain of 12 to midfield, and it's 1st down and 10 for the Wheelers. Left to right, and again, Wessel in the shotgun for Audubon. All white with red helmets for Audubon. And Wessel's going to keep it, and he dives. He was hit at his legs that time. He's not going to get much. McCade Paulson was the one who hit him first. It's only a gain of 1 for Wessel.
Great job by Paulson, trying to do a little misdirection there, and Paulson did his job, not going with the flow, staying where he is supposed to be, and Wessel actually ran right into him.
2nd down and 9 for the Wheelers. They send one wide to the far side, and again, Wessel stays in the shotgun with Olson right next to him. Wessel moves into quarterback with Olson at tailback. And little misdirection, a forward shovel pass. That's an incomplete pass, although Cam is saying they have it, but that is going to be an incomplete pass, a forward shovel pass.
You go back in our day, Chris, that would have been a fumble.
Yes.
But
we're that old, yes.
We are that old, yes. We are that old, but that's, nice misdirection, and, we talked about it with, Christensen trying to get him the ball, trying to get him, involved in the offense, but the Cam defensive line had great penetration there.
3rd down and 9 for the Wheelers. No score. First drive of the game for Audubon. Cam went 3 and out on their opening drive. Wessel the shotgun, and he's going to fake it. He gives it to Olson, and he is stuffed. The Cougars were ready for that. Olson loses big yards all the way back to the 35-yard line. It's a loss of about 5 or 6.
Great job. You have Colin Bauer there, one of the key players for Cam, getting penetration and contain at the same time. That's what I call having a double plus, because not only did he not allow Olson to get outside, he still made the play.
Hayden Larson is the punter, and he'll kick it deep. McCade Polson, the quarterback, is back deep for Cam. So neither team could do anything on their opening possession here. Oh, it's blocked! It's blocked by Cam inside the 20. It's picked up, and it's a touchdown! Colin Bauer came in untouched. He blocked it and picked it up and ran the rest of the way. And the Cougars get on the board on a special teams spectacular play by Colin Bauer.
Both coaches really didn't talk about it much, but I know both of them truly believe there are 3 aspects to football, and special teams is one of those aspects as important as offense and defense, and then it showed right there. Great job by Bauer, scooping up and score.
So Cam looks like going to go for 2, and the pitch goes out to Winter, and he does not get in. 9:10 to go in the first quarter. Cam on the block punt by Bauer. They lead it 6-0. We're back in 1 minute on KSOM.
Get ready for harvest with the Red and Ready maintenance event going on now at Becker Equipment, your Case IH dealer in Audubon. Call now to schedule your 101-point inspection to receive a detailed analysis of your combine's condition and recommended service. Plus, receive a 10% discount on parts installed in our shop and a combine wash. It's the Red and Ready Harvest Maintenance Event, going on now through August 31st at Becker Equipment in Audubon, your local Case IH dealer. 712-563-4219.
The 2024 growing season is off to a great start, but will the yields remain strong through the end of the season? At Hoist Distributing, located near Audubon, we are your one-stop shop for your agricultural needs. We offer fertilizer, chemical, and the seed you need to grow a strong, healthy crop. We also offer the latest in precision planting technologies to optimize seed placement, nutrient application, and maximize your return on investment. We don't settle for anything less than the best for your farm. Give Chad or Jeremy a call at Hoist Distributing today, 712-563-3030. Nutrient application, and maximize your return on investment. We don't settle for anything less than the best for your farm. Give Chad or Jeremy a call at Hoist Distributing today, 712-563-3030.
Now back to high school football on 96.5 KSOM and live video at westerniowatoday.com.
Mason Kasperbauer returned the kick back to the 20, just across the 20-yard line. They'll mark it at the 23, and it'll be 1st down and 10 for Audubon. 6-0, your Seed Pros score. By your side to maximize yields from the word go. That's Seed Pros. And they give it off to Olson, and he got nothing on the far side of the field. Matter of fact, he'll lose a few yards as already Cam's defense off to a strong start here, John.
Yeah, Bauer and Jotty both had tremendous penetration there. Nice flow. Audubon's offensive line, besides that first play, is not getting them much push.
Second down and 13 for the Wheelers. They move left to right on a gorgeous evening in Anita. Wessel in the shotgun, and he's going to fake it. One runs himself. He dodges one tackle, gets to the outside, to the 40, across midfield, and finally brought down out of bounds into Cam territory. And that's a Vetter Equipment first down run by Wessel.
Wessel had a great move there, kind of a jump stop, jump cut. Really had to break a tackle about 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and a great play by the junior.
They say he went out of bounds right at midfield, so it's a gain of 20. Another Vetter Equipment first down for Audubon. They trail at 6-0. Here's a pitch coming near side. Olsen, he's got room at the 30. Dodges a tackle inside the 25. They'll mark it right at the 25-yard line, and Olsen gets 15.
I think Audubon might be seeing a little bit what I'm seeing. We probably should run away from Bauer.
They're running outside, and that's where they're getting yards.
And, that's what they're doing right now. And, you got Jotty and Bauer kind of going on the strong side, and we'll see if that trend continues.
Under 8 to go in the opening quarter, 6-0. Cam with the lead on the C Pro scoreboard. It's first down and 10 for Audubon. Christensen in motion, goes to the slot. Wessel's going to keep it, far side, gets a block, and diving out of bounds. He's going to have the first down, I believe.
We got a flag.
We do have a flag down back at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Chester was in there with nice flow. Might have been a blitz, and I don't know if it was Christensen or somebody else, but had a nice block, but used that arm to make sure that Chester could not get further up, and the ref saw it.
So holding call on Audubon. Our first penalty of the ball game moves them back to the Cam 35-yard line. It would be 45 and 11-man football.
Yep.
But it's 35 and 8-man football. First down and 20. Play action. Wessel wants to throw it. He pumps. He's going deep. Down the middle of the field. It's a jump ball. Incomplete. Right to the hands of Christensen that time. He just mistimed his jump a little bit. He was open.
He was open, and with that 6'3" height Christensen has, he's going to win most of those jump balls, but just wasn't timed quite right. Audubon's offensive line did a really nice job there, because actually the progression for Wessel, that was his second or third option. He looked shallow, and then he went deep.
Second down and 20 for Audubon at the Cam 35-yard line. Wessel, shotgun. Going to give it to Olsen on the delay. Gets outside, breaks a tackle, slashes his way back across the original line of scrimmage, and finally dropped shy of the 20-yard line, mark it at the 22. And so he got a lot of that yardage back.
What I really like about Olsen there, those weren't great blocks that Audubon had for him, but there was 2 times he read that helmet of the Audubon, blocking.
Showed his vision.
Just showed the vision to get now a nice chunk play to make third and manageable.
3rd and 7 for Audubon from the 23. Wessel gives it to Olsen. Sweep near side. Inside the 20s. Hit. And it's going to be close. I think he might be shy. He needed to get to the 15-yard line. I think he might be shy by about a half a yard.
Yeah, Olsen there, I bet when they watch the film, he found out there, if I'm going to slow down, I'm going to have Bauer on the backside come get me, and that's what happened. And you kind of have to know down and distance, and now it's 4th and 1.
But they're in the Hoist Distributing Red Zone, your precision planning and Channel C dealer in Audubon. Give Chad a call today, 712-304-0487. 4th down and 1, and Audubon is going for it.
Empty backfield.
Yeah, and then it's going to be a timeout call by the Wheelers. 6:46 to go in the opening quarter. Cam leads at 6-0. We're back at 30 seconds on KSOM.
Looking to upgrade your home? Or maybe you have storm damage that still needs repair? Rigid Edge Exteriors has you covered. From roofs and siding to gutters, windows, decks, and interior remodels, our team does it all, residential or commercial. For a free estimate, call Rigid Edge Exteriors today at 712-249-4449. That's 712-249-4449. Let us transform your ordinary house into your dream home.
422 Tracy Street in Audubon.
Now back to high school football on 96.5 KSOM and live video at westerniowatoday.com.
Big early down here.
Big play.
Yeah, early in the game. It's 6-0. It's Cam with the lead on the block punt for the touchdown on our Seed Pros scoreboard. And right now it's 4th down and 1 for Audubon. They want to answer. They have it in the Hoist Distributing red zone. 4th and 1 from the 16. Do they stay in the empty backfield? Looks like they are with Wessel. One wide to the far, one to the near side. Christensen in motion to the far side. Long snap count, and it got Cam to jump. Long snap count, and the Cougars got antsy.
That's great discipline by Audubon there. And I don't know if that's something and maybe why they called the timeout, but that's great discipline by the Audubon whole team there, especially when you have somebody going in motion like that to not flinch when Christensen went in motion.
So it's a first down, Veteran Equipment first down for Audubon, just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line. They can get a first down at the 1. Christensen in motion again to the far side. Wessel's going to sweep it far side. He got tripped up at about the 10-yard line. There was nowhere for him to go.
If Paulson doesn't make that tackle, though, that's a touchdown. That's a great job. That's an
He
open
went low. Paulson went low to get that tackle.
He did. He went low, but he had it outside shoulder free, and he did a great job to make sure that Wessel didn't get outside of him, because if he did, that's 6 points for Audubon. Wessel
only gets a yard. It's 2nd down and 9 from the 10. Wessel hands it to Olson. Breaks a tackle in the backfield. Gets to the 5. Dives into the end zone for the touchdown. Olson breaking a couple of arm tackles, and he gets a 10-yard touchdown run, and Audubon answers back.
That's a great run by Olson, but did you notice, Chris, how many offensive linemen that were downfield at least 5 yards, making blocks downfield? That's a great team play where Audubon had a nice job of, especially after having the penalty in the 1st and 20, still getting the momentum to tie this thing up.
One of the keys of this game that we have not talked about is extra points.
Yes.
If these teams are going to be missing extra points or not going to kick it, sometimes these points can be big.
Yep,
and
absolutely.
Right now, Audubon is going to go for 2. They're not going to try and kick it. They're going to try and go for 2 and get a 2-point lead here. Wessel is in the shotgun. And he goes back to pass. He throws it low. It's caught in the end zone, and the 2-point conversion.
Number 42.
Brody Weber.
Brody Weber. That is, even in an 11-man football, that's one of the hardest things to cover. Especially on a 2-point conversion. You have a linebacker that's over the center, and it has to cover an out there. Really nice execution by Audubon and put them up 8-6.
8-6 Audubon, 6:05 to go in the first quarter. We're back at 30 seconds on KSOM.
Did you know that Mexican food is considered to be healthy?
What? How do you figure?
Almost every dish has vegetables. Salsa, all vegetables. Guacamole, avocados, and corn tortillas. They're naturally gluten-free.
Okay, I get it. Tacos, lettuce and tomato. So Rancho Grande for dinner?
Race it to the car.
Add more vegetables to your diet at Rancho Grande in Atlantic. And then you can indulge in a guilt-free margarita, imported beer, or dessert. Choose a healthier option at Rancho Grande. Open 7 days a week.
High school football on 96.5 KSOM and live video at westerniowatoday.com.
Well, Audubon gives up the block punt for the touchdown. Here's a little pooch kick. At the 20, but Cam fields it there and tackle at about the 25-yard line. So that's where the Cougars will start off. He kind of kicked it right in the perfect spot there.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't played much golf, but that was a nice chip.
Yes.
I had a little backspin there, but nice job by Cam.
He's a better chipper than I am.
Probably not better than Bill, but
Bill Saluk running our video here, and video powered by Nishtanet on YouTube. First down and 10 for Cam. It's fumbled, and Paulson fell right back on top of it. But it's going to be a loss of 2, and now Cam has -1 yard of offense right now.
Yeah, and they had a nice pull there for Paulston, but little bit of low snap, and Paulston's playing in a different position, even though you have a scrimmage, having a true live with these Audubon defensive linemen.
Trips to the far side, throw it, quick pass to Winter, makes the catch. Can't break a tackle, though. He runs right into a pile at the 25-yard line and might have gotten to the 26, gain of 3 by Winter.
Winter, great job of catching that, kind of with the sun right in his eyes. But the Audubon linebackers are doing a tremendous job going to sideline right now. They're covering a lot of area.
3rd down and 9 for Cam, right to left. And they trail at 8-6 on the C-Pro scoreboard. Shotgun, Paulson back to pass. He's got time. He throws, overcooks it. Incomplete. Intended for Bauer, and Cam will have to kick it away.
Nice job by Obrecht there with Bauer kind of doing a post corner, and Obrecht did a nice job of keeping in his inside shoulder free and then covering outside.
So another 3 and out for Cam with under 5 to go in the opening quarter. And it will be Johnny to punt it. Very high kick, but short across the 40. He'll hop at the 32. Picked up at the 27. Olsen coming near size, brought down just across the 30-yard line. Good open field tackle.
Great tackle by Hoover. If Hoover doesn't make that tackle, there's another 10 to 12 probably yards at least that Olsen gets there.
Well, we haven't seen too many bad field positions for either club. I mean, they're starting around the 20, 30-yard line. In the middle, towards the middle of the field, Audubon will start at their own 31.
Olsen is taking a play or two off there. I wonder if maybe rolled his ankle a little bit, but he's not in here on this play.
Well, that'd be a huge loss. Carter Obermeyer is in there right now at tailback for Wessel in the shotgun. 1st down and 10. And Wessel's going to run it to the far side and breaks it across the middle, breaks another tackle, and finally stuffed into Cam territory. He'll have another 1st down, a veteran equipment 1st down on a gain of 12.
I know I'll probably say this a lot tonight, but the Audubon offensive linemen right now are getting helmets on Cam, and they're staying with them yards down the field.
Cam's going to have to make adjustments to the outside.
Yes.
Because that's where Audubon's getting their chunk yards. 1st down and 10 for the Wheelers in Cougar territory at the 37-yard line. Wessel in the shotgun for the Wheelers. Left to right. Long snap count again here. He's going to run it himself. Up the middle this time. Puts his head down and barrels forward to about the 30-yard line. That will be another good solid pickup of about 7.
Nice play there, but a nice job by the Winthrop sophomore coming up and making a really strong tackle there from his free safety position.
But with Olsen out of the game here, John, Wessel's kind of carrying his offense on his shoulders right now.
Yeah, Wessel is, and it'll be interesting to see. 2nd and short like this, is this a play where they might go over the top?
Christensen is split wide on the near side on 2nd down and 3. Wessel instead is going to run, strings it out near side and brought down immediately for a very short game. A good job that time by the Cougars, Jotty, as he was able to wrap him up. Great tackle there, and Wessel got nothing.
Yeah, Jotty did a great job there from that DM position, keeping that outside shoulder free, getting upfield, and making sure Wessel could not get outside of him for no gain. Now we have 3rd and short.
3rd down and 3 for the Wheelers at the Cam 30-yard line. C-Pro score, they lead at 8-6. Double wide, well, we got one wide in the slot far side, one to the near side. They bring a man in motion near side. Wessel low snap, nowhere to go, and he is sacked. The Cougars, the low snap did not help matters, and the Cam Cougars were able to get into the backfield, led by Bauer and company, and Wessel loses a long yard, maybe 2.
Yeah, I see Olsen coming back in, and that I don't know if the misdirection has been near as successful as Audubon just going outside or just making one cut and going.
4th down and 5, and they're going for it. With under 3 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Wessel in the shotgun, empty backfield. 4th down and 5 again, Olsen out of the game. No, he's back in there.
Yep.
He goes back to pass, throwing near side, and it's intercepted by Cam. Intercepted by the Cougars, Carson McKee, and he goes out of bounds at the 17-yard line.
You know what? That's as good as a punt, honestly. You know, it really is, because if he drops that, you know, you can't. No kid's going to drop when they can. But you know, not the best pass.
Well, I think he was going to Christensen.
He
Olsen
was.
came back in the field. He was on the far side, and he was running down the slot on the far side, but he went to Christensen and just overcooked him. And so Cam takes over. 1st down and 10. It's a pitch to Winter going far side. Breaks a tackle out of the open. A foot race at the 40.
Touchdown.
30. 20. He's gone. Touchdown, Cam.
You know, we talked about the Audubon linebackers getting sideline to sideline, and that one time they did not. Cam did a fantastic job of getting kind of them sealed off. Winthrop broke 2 tackles, one really at the line of scrimmage, and then one 10 yards down the field with a kind of an ankle tackle try. And just like that, Cam goes from having -1 yards total offense to being up.
They got it all on one play. Caden Winther, a 63-yard touchdown. And now Paulson's going to go for 2. Direct snap. He goes up the middle, trying to shove his way forward. He didn't get there. He'll be denied the 2-point conversion. 2:26 to go in the opening quarter. Cam on top, 12-8. We're back in a minute on KSOM.
Got a leak? A clog? Or maybe it's time for a brand new bathroom. Furnace or AC needs some attention? Or are you interested in floor heating? Call Fikes Plumbing and Services. Your trusted local experts in so many areas is now serving the Greenfield and Atlantic areas. From quick fixes to major renovations, Fikes Plumbing and Services has you covered with fast, friendly, and reliable service. With 30 years of service, Fikes licensed professionals tackle every job with care, ensuring your home stays comfortable and safe. Don't wait. Call Fikes Plumbing and Services today for your HVAC, plumbing, sewer, and septic needs.
Challenge. It's not something you shy from. It's a chance to up your game. Every day brings a new challenge, but with the enhanced Channel Seed brand on your side, you can rise to it. With our top-performing seed, innovative digital tools, and expanded agronomic support, you can turn tomorrow's challenges into your next advantage. Your enhanced Channel Seed brand. Let's rise to the challenge. Learn more at channel.com/rise. Read and follow pesticide label directions, IRM, grain marketing, and other stewardship practices.
Call McCade Morrison Seed, your Channel Seed dealer in Messina. 712-590-0074.
779-0016.
Now back to high school football on 96.5 KSOM and live video at westerniowatoday.com.
Crone, an end-over-end kick, and it's fielded at the 4-yard line. A good coverage there by Cam as Audubon brought down at about the 15, just shy of the 15.
You know, Calhoun did a great job of getting downfield there, and that's big. I mean, instead of starting at the 25 where they've started the last 2 times, they're starting at the 14.
So a 1st down and 10 for Audubon, and now they try to answer after the big play. But 2 big plays by Cam.
Yep.
And for Wheeler fans, they're glad that Olsen came back in at that last play. Wessel, he's going to fake it. Didn't really get going there. He was kind of juking and jiving, jumping, looking for a hole. He didn't get much. He squirted his way forward. He got about 3.
Yeah, you know, Cam did a great job there. Olsen going to the right and Wessel doing a cutback. Cam just doing what Coach Bauer and Kaufman want their defense to do. Play their roles, play their lanes, and trust your teammates.
Unofficial, I have Wessel 42 yards rushing, Olsen 47 yards rushing. It's 2nd down and 7 for Audubon. Wessel in the shotgun. 1:42 to go in the first quarter. Wessel's going to run it near side and slipped up across the 20-yard line. He's going to be close. He's going to have the 1st down. They're going to mark him at the 26-yard line. He needed 7. He got 9. It's a Vetter Equipment first down.
You know, I can see why Wessel's even as a junior is a captain. He, you know, he really does have command out there and is making some really nice plays.
It doesn't look like it's his first year.
No, it does not. No, it does not. He's doing, especially for a first game, he's doing a nice job. He has, you know, he knows what his abilities are and putting players in their best position.
From their own 25, it's first down and 10 for Audubon. Clock moving, 1:10 to go, and a little bit disorganized that time with the Wheelers, so they're going to have to burn a timeout. Your C-Pro score is Cam 12, Audubon 8. We're back at 30 seconds on KSOM.
Cumberland Telephone Company is a full-service telephone company that offers fiber to the home within their exchange. They offer both local and long-distance, plus superb internet service with unlimited data. Cumberland Telephone, they strive to constantly offer the best of service to their customers. There are several speed packages to choose from, so if you're interested, give them a call. It's Cumberland Telephone 712-774-2221. That's 712-774-2221. Cumberland Telephone Company, always supporting you and always cheering you on. Keeping you connected, Cumberland Telephone in Cumberland.
Proud sponsor of CAM Athletics and the communities we serve.
Now back to high school football on 96.5 KSOM and live video at westerniowatoday.com.
Today's game brought to you by Community Insurance, FNB Bank, by Lefty's Pump, Plumbing, Heating, Air, Electrical, Trenching, Cumberland Telephone, and Morrison Seed. It is for the Wheelers, first down and 10 at their own 25-yard line. With Wessel in the shotgun. He's going to roll to the far side and keep it himself. Breaks a tackle, slips down at midfield, and should have another first down for Audubon. He slipped down just across the 35-yard line. He'll get 12 on that play, John, but he really sort of tackled himself, it looked like.
Yeah, and somebody's down, and I hope it's not Wessel there, and I'm afraid it is. But, you know, where Audubon has had their most success is when they aren't, you know, doing counters or something like that. And I hope, you know, for Audubon's sake that Wessel's okay, because he's been playing. I've been very impressed with his play so far tonight.
Well, let's see. Cannot know for sure who the injured player is. It is Wessel. And they help him up. Hopefully it's just a cramp. He's limping off the field.
He kind of slipped there, you know, right at the end. He kind of a little bit of slip, and like hopefully it's just a little bit of a cramp or something like that. But, you know, the last two plays, Olsen hasn't been in there either. And, you know, coaches always say, next man up.
Well, I mean, Olsen was in there at the end of the last, but he hasn't been in there in this possession.
Yep.
And it is a first down and 10, another Vetter Equipment first down, but Wessel is out of the ball game. I thought I was going to see Weber in there at quarterback. No, Weber's line in at the tight end. Oh, in there at QB is Aiden Jurgard. And Jurgard is brought down in the backfield as Cam, I think he actually pitched it to Casper Bauer. Got it out to Casper Bauer, and that's going to be a big loss for Audubon.
Yeah, big loss. Great job there by the Cam defense. Two defenders well on Audubon's side of the scrimmage and did a fantastic job there. You know, some fresh bodies in there for Cam at the nose guard position.
Aiden Jurgard in at quarterback for Audubon, and a loss of 5 to Casper Bauer, so Audubon's having to go deep in their depth chart now. It's second down and 15. Play action. Back to pass. Throw it across the middle. Christensen! And it's just out of his reach. Incomplete. Jurgard just a little bit too high, and he would have had 6 on that one.
I would like to see Christensen go up with two hands there. I know it was a little bit far, but, you know, go get the ball instead of trying to, you know, do it.
Right.
You know, a one-hand, you know, Beckham catch or whatever.
He tried to catch it and keep going.
Yeah, just get the ball but, you know, I like, you know, what we're seeing, trying to do the same type of things on offense with the reserves.
Third down and 14. Jurgard play action, throws in the slot, and there's nowhere to go. Absolutely nowhere to go for Casper Bauer there, and Johnny and company Casper Bauer will even lose yardage. He'll lose a couple of more yards. And not much doing that time for Audubon as they're going backwards.
Yeah, you know, 4th down and 22 there. At quarter, it looks like.
Yep, that's the end of the first quarter. Your C-Pro score, it's Cam 12. Audubon dealing with injuries. They have 8. We're back in 1 minute on KSOM.
Sometimes you got to go left to get it right. Lefties in Messina, to be exact. Since 1967, Lefties has been handling pump, plumbing, heating, trenching, and electrical duties for Southwest Iowans like you and me. But where Drew and the gang really excel is your plumbing and heating needs. Talk about handy. If you were to remodel your kitchen or bathroom, you'd have to call in an electrician and a plumber. With Lefties, you get both. For all your pump, plumbing, heating, trenching, and electrical, call Lefties at 712-779-3392 or Drew at 712-779-0016.
Since 1905, F&B Bank has been partnering with you to ensure the best banking experience. Still today, F&B Bank is committed to be the stable partner that agriculture communities rely on. F&B understands the commitment, risk, and sacrifice you make every day in your business and way of life. F&B believes customer service and a handshake is what builds strong partnership and is committed to that partnership in our communities. Give F&B a call. Better yet, stop in. They're here to help you achieve your goals. F&B Bank, Fontenelle, Anita, Greenfield, and Messina. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
LC dealer in Messina. 712-590-0074.
Now back to high school football on 96.5 KSOM and live video at westerniowatoday.com.
Anderson's punt, he just got it away. It's very high. End over end, bounces inside the 30 to the 25, down to the 24-yard line.
Bauer about had his second block.
He almost did.
It was close.
Yeah. As it stands on a 4th down and 20, not a bad punt. Almost 40-yard punt. All right, so Audubon dealing with injuries. They're down to their number 3 quarterback, and can Cam take advantage? They lead at 12-8 on your C-Pro scoreboard. 1st down and 10. And a give to Winter. Breaks a tackle. He got tripped up just shy of the 30-yard line, down to the 29-yard line.
Nice kick-out block there.
Colton Hanson on the stop. And it's a gain of 4 by Winter. So Cam, 2nd down and 5 for the Cougars, left to right. And Paulson's going to keep it up the middle, and he runs into a pile. He's still going, and he powers his way for Better Equipment. 1st down across the 35 to the 37-yard line for a gain of 8.
You know, that's probably exactly what Paulson needs, honestly. You know, Bauer, and he is. I mean, he's a fullback and a linebacker and hard, playing quarterback, doing what's best for the team. And he went right up the gut right there for a great 1st down play.
Better Equipment 1st down, low snap, and a forward handoff. He got it off to Winter, and the Cougars are lucky just to get anything that time. Winter got close to midfield. He'll get 2 when a disastrous snap could have been bad news for the Cougars.
Actually, Paulson did a great job of not going to his knee, because that snap was so low. I thought Paulson's knee might have been down for a 5-yard loss, and they gained 2.
2nd down and 8 for Cam. They move left to right on your radio dial. Paulson going to hand it off again near side. Winter, and a stiff arm, and he's brought down at the 35-yard line. Christensen, a good open field tackle that time. He made it, saved a touchdown on that one.
Absolutely did save a touchdown, going sideline to sideline. But, this is probably the best push that we've seen play after play by the Cam offensive line. Kind of speed up here.
No huddle on 3rd down and 2. From the 35-yard line, Paulson trying to draw the Wheelers off sides. He can't do it. He's going to have to take a timeout. 10-11 to go, 2nd quarter. Cam leads 12-8. We're back at 30 seconds on KSOM.
What's it mean to be in good hands? It means you get an expert agent who's in it for the long haul. We'll get to know you and be there for you as your coverage needs change. I'm Craig Hummel at Hummel Insurance Services, and we work with Allstate Insurance. Let us help you choose the right amount of protection to meet your needs and see for yourself what it means to be in good hands. Call Hummel Insurance Services or stop in anytime.
Only first down.
Now back to high school football on 96.5 KSOM and live video at westerniowatoday.com.
Well, it's been sort of a weird ball game here on Anita. Cam's offense finally starting to move the chains here, John Becker, but they have not had too many opportunities to do that. Audubon has had the ball most, but they're down to their third-string quarterback. After inches, we can't even see Aaron Olson on the sideline. Wessel.
No, he's in on defense right now.
Oh, he's in on defense now.
Yep, he is on.
Oh, that's good news for Audubon.
Yep.
But it's 3rd down and 2 here for Cam from the Audubon 35-yard line. Paulson, direct snap up the middle, pushes the pile forward. He's got the first down. Paulson he was pushing the pile once he got to the first down. I mean, that offensive line just shoved the Wheelers back, and Paulson did the rest, and he picked up 6 and a Vetter Equipment first down.
You know, nice job by Jay Eden and Coach Bauer there. Cam went heavy to the left, empty backfield. Basically, Cam had two blockers for every defender that Audubon had on that side, but Paulson using his strength there to get a first down.
First down and Cam at the Audubon 29-yard line. They lead 12-8 on the C-Pro scoreboard. Paulson again up the middle. This time he got hit hard and got shoved down after a gain of maybe 3. That's Hansen again, I think, on the stop.
Hansen and Jensen, though, also from his linebacker position, did a great job of filling there. And there's some popping going on right now.
Oh, yeah. Well, Hansen, one of the captains on this Audubon team, going both ways. I mean, he's a ball player right there. 2nd down and a long 8. Here's a pitch to Winther. Oh, he got upended. What a hit that time by Adam Obrecht, the cornerback, who came up and just drilled Winther. He got a couple of yards, and how he held onto the ball, I'll never know.
Obrecht just had what I would call a perfect tackle.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, head on the outside, right there at the waist, chest to chest. You know, always talk about having the head up and making sure that there's no additional yards made after contact.
3rd down and 5 for Cam at the 25-yard line of Audubon. Paulson back to pass. He pumps. It's got tipped. It's caught. First down, Cam. What a job by the Cougars to hang on. Bauer able to hang on and adjust his route, and he picks up 6. They needed 5.
You know, Paulson putting it right on the money, but, you know, also a great job by the offensive line because Paulson actually pumped that ball, you know, to wait until Bauer got open. So great job by the offensive line there for Cam.
And in the tip drill, and Bauer had to adjust his route and come back to it, and he did. Saw what was happening and still able to get the first down, just shy of the 18-yard line. They're in the Hoist distributing red zone.
You know, Chris, you bring up a great point there where he came back for the ball.
Yeah.
Which means to get the first down, he went 3 or 4 yards past the first down marker to come back to the ball and still have the first down right when he caught the ball.
Timeout on the field. Sorry there, John.
Nope.
8:09 to go in the second quarter. Cam leads at 12-8. They're on the march. We're back at 30 seconds on KSOM. For football here in Anita, sunshine, 78 degrees at game time. Very slight wind out of the north-northwest. The entire field now is in shade. And Cam on the move here. They lead at 12-8 on our C-Pro scoreboard. And it is first down and 10 for the Cougars at the Audubon 18-yard line. Paulson in the shotgun, empty backfield. Back to pass. He looks far side, going near side, going for Bauer. He got shoved. He makes the catch, and he's out of bounds.
Yeah.
He got shoved, no doubt about it. There's no flags down. I saw the shove clearly.
I saw the shove too, but, you know, to the stripes, Bauer probably was out of bounds when the shove took place.
That could have been, yeah, it could have been. It was borderline. I didn't know for sure, but I know there was a shove, and then Bauer definitely caught the ball out of bounds. It was a great effort to go up and get that ball, though. But Paulson, he misdirected on the pass, went back to the near. It's second down and 10. They send Winther in motion to the far side. Paulson keeps it. He got dragged down behind the line of scrimmage. He was able to fall forward. Audubon getting some penetration that time from Isaac Sorensen, who's in there.
Yeah, from the nose guard position, that's a really good job of actually getting upfield and then making the tackle from behind. And Paulson had to wait just a little bit and that allowed the Audubon defense to get him for a short gain.
Clock moving at 7.5 minutes in the second quarter. 3rd down and 8. Paulson wants to run, breaks a tackle. No, he won't break a tackle. Olsen got him. Sorensen got him first, and then Olsen cleaned up the mess. What a great job again by Sorensen to get penetration and force the issue there. And Sorensen makes a huge play. No gain for Paulson.
Huge play, and now we've seen from both sides bringing in a reserve with some fresh legs because these teams have a lot of young men playing both ways. Sorensen having 2 back-to-back plays, doing a great job of stepping up in a big way.
Well, what do you do here? I mean, it's way too long for a field goal. You're kind of in no man's land, so you're forced to go for it. 4th down and 8 for the Cougars. Paulson in the shotgun. Back to pass. He pumps. He looks. He throws. Oh, it's intercepted by Christensen. What a spectacular pick. And he's running to the far side, and he got tripped up across the 25-yard line. That was all Christensen. It looked like that might have been a touchdown for the Cougars, and Christensen went up and got that ball.
All right, so Christensen, if he listens to this later, is going to say, well, Becker said I can't catch it with one hand, and what does he do? He just has a great interception with one hand. That was a phenomenal play by the young man.
Man, we have seen some great plays on both sides of the ball by Cam and by Audubon. Bauer on his block punt touchdown, and now Christensen a spectacular pick. And Audubon starts at their own 24-yard line. See if they can take advantage. Wessel back in there, quarterback, and he throws across the middle, and it's caught across midfield down to the 35-yard line by Wetzel.
You know,
Weber.
Weber, you know, it's good to see Wessel in there. Great protection, but McKee took a licking with that tackle, but if he doesn't make that tackle, that is 6 points for Audubon.
Weber with a gain of 24. And it's a Vetter equipment first down for Audubon, down to the 32-yard line of Cam. As the Wheelers trying to turn it back the other way. Play action for Wessel. 1st and 10 back to pass. And nowhere to go. And he rolls to the near side. He throws it low, and it's incomplete. Intended that time for Stetzel.
You know, Bauer had, you know, really good outside leverage there. Offensive line, you know, did their job, but nobody was open downfield. Cam's DBs did a great job of covering.
And Wessel put it in a spot where only his guy could make that catch. 2nd down and 10 now for Audubon at the Cam 32. Wessel going to give it to Olsen, trying to go outside again. Being patient, dives forward. He's got a Vetter equipment first down. That's just great running by Olsen.
That's fantastic running. He even had his hand on the back of his lineman and waited until he could make that cut upfield for the first down.
Gain of 14 yards for Olsen. He let his blockers do their job, and Olsen patiently waited.
Very patient.
And they're in the Hoist Distributing red zone. A Vetter equipment first down for Audubon down to the 18-yard line. Shotgun now for Wessel again. He's going to keep it, run it to the far side, breaks one, breaks another, sidesteps another, and finally got twisted out of bounds inside the 10 to about the 8. That's going to be close to another first down.
A little bit again, and you just wonder. I mean, like I said earlier, that's a great job by Wessel, and it looks like he's going to have to come out. But
well, he got another Vetter equipment first down.
He that's what happens when you have a lot of young men playing both ways. I mean, even though it's cooled down, it's a beautiful night, don't get me wrong, but these young men have been playing or practicing in extreme heat. They've been dehydrated all week.
So Olsen comes back in at his old spot at quarterback on 1st and goal in the Hoist Distributing red zone from the 8. High snap. Olsen has it, looking for room up the middle, and he got wrapped up for no gain.
Yeah, Bauer's like not on this play, and you know, Bauer looks like they might have been moving Bauer actually. No, they still have him at a DM position. But great job by that
Bauer is just all over the field for the Cougars. Christensen as well. Olsen got 1 on that play. It's 2nd down and goal. 5:14, clock moving. Seed Pros scored 12-8. Still the score. Cam on top. Wheeler's knocking. 2nd and goal. Olsen coming near side. And he looked like he was trying to hit it off to Christensen. He kept it. There might have been a fumble on the play, but Olsen got back on it. It's going to be no gain, and it's 3rd and goal.
Yeah, actually, that's a great job there by the Chester. And Olsen kind of got twisted up there. So they're having to platoon, Olsen and Wessel with their injuries back and forth on quarterback.
Olsen and Wessel combined have over 120 yards rushing in the game. It's 3rd down and goal. They actually lost a yard of that play. 3rd and goal from the 8. Wessel back in there at quarterback for Audubon. Sending man in motion to the far side, and a flag all over the place. That was Obermeyer going in motion, but somebody moved on an offensive front. And they'll have to move the Wheelers back 5. That's a break for the Cougars. Clock stops 4:20 to go in the second quarter. Don't forget, on our Aiken Building Center halftime show, we'll preview the Iowa State game and hear from head coach Matt Campbell as the Cyclones open up their season tomorrow here on KSOM at 2:30 tomorrow afternoon.
Got trips here by Audubon. Trips.
How about
right.
that? Trips on the far side. One on the near side. Wessel, 3rd and goal, back to pass. He heaves it on the far side, and it's caught. Touchdown. Going back for it is Weber, and he makes the play. It's a 13-yard touchdown on 3rd and goal.
Great play call. We haven't seen that formation all night. The first time that Cam saw it also, and but you also have to have an offensive line that's going to, cover, because that didn't open up right away.
Well, Brody Weber, a couple of big catches here for Audubon, and he puts the Wheelers back in front, and now they're going to go for 2. Wessel will go up the middle. He breaks a tackle. He gets in for the 2-point conversion. 4:07 to go, second quarter. Audubon 16, Cam 12. We're back at it.
What's it mean to be in good hands? It means you get an expert agent who's in it for the long haul. We'll get to know you and be there for you as your coverage needs change. I'm Craig Hummel at Hummel Insurance Services, and we work with Allstate Insurance. Let us help you choose the right amount of protection to meet your needs and see for yourself what it means to be in good hands. Call Hummel Insurance Services or stop in anytime.
Stein delivers more new genetics faster. Our focus on delivering higher yielding genetics faster than the competition is why we have released more new Enlist E3 lines in the past 5 years than any other seed company. For elite genetics paired with simple, flexible, and effective weed control, plant Stein Enlist E3 soybeans. Stein has yield. 45 years of yield. Learn more at steinseed.com.
All ages by appointment. Make your appointment by calling 712-243-2850. Cass Health, neighbors caring for neighbors.
Now back to high school football on 96.5 KSOM and live video at westerniowatoday.com.
Standerson's kick died at the 15-yard line. Paulson picked it up and was able to return it to about the 25, actually crossed the 25, mark it at the 26.5-yard line.
That looked like Jotty, who was a state runner-up in state golf this year. That looked like one of his chip shots right there.
That was a good chip shot. Yeah. All right, so Cam looking to answer here as Audubon has retaken the lead. They lead 16-12. A little miscommunication there is William Rouse not sure whether he had to come in or stay in or come out. He stays in on 1st down and 10. Paulson wants to run it himself, far side, gets ahead of Steve. He got brought down at about the 35-yard line. If he didn't get tackled, he might have gone all the way.
If Christensen doesn't make that tackle, that's a touchdown. All right, and we talked about it earlier, Chris. When Paulson's at his best, there's no misdirection. It's just, I'm going to hit this hole and I'm going to go full speed.
Gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. Paulson up the middle, looking for room. He feels his way close to a 1st down. He stuck his hand out in front of him, looking for space, and he got just enough to get the Vetter Equipment 1st down. We mentioned, and Coach Barry Bauer has mentioned, that Paulson is sort of like a linebacker at quarterback for Cam. And, of course, he's filling in for the injured Chase Beaker out for the year. And I think he's gaining more confidence as his game has gone.
You can tell he's feeling more comfortable back there.
Vetter Equipment 1st down for Cam. Couple of yards shy of midfield, left to right. And a little misdirection play
Oh,
here.
ball.
Ball is loose. And
Still
they're going to
incomplete,
call
though.
it an incomplete pass.
Wow.
Well, that was a mess.
Both teams have tried. Tried.
Well, I'm sorry. I got some reaction from the fans in front of me, but the bottom line is that was a mess.
Yeah, that was a mess. Just like
Everybody
Audubon,
agrees.
When Audubon tried that play, it didn't work. Cam tried that play. I'm guessing neither team's going to try the forward shuffle.
Yes.
Mahomes and Kelsey make
yes.
it look really
There's
easy.
yeah.
It's not that easy.
No, it's not that easy.
It's not that easy.
It's an incomplete pass. Second down and 10. Paulson in the shotgun for Cam. High snap, but he has it. Flips it near side. It's caught. Short gain. Good open field tackle that time by Audubon.
So they put Jody actually out at the tight end instead of the tackle position. And, you put somebody that's 250 pounds out there, but a great job by number 25 for Audubon. Obermeyer doing a fantastic job of tackling Jody right where he caught the ball.
He only got 2. It's 3rd down and 8 right at midfield with 2:40 to go in the second quarter. Paulson back to pass. Slide arm delivery across the middle. It's incomplete. Would have been short of the first down anyway. Intended that time for Braden Chester.
Chester there at the slot, and they put Jody all the way out at the far end. So, a little chess match here between coaches and formations, seeing some different things.
Well, now I think you want to try and punt it and pin Audubon back deep. Olsen will go back deep for the Wheelers. He's standing just inside his 10. Jody will kick it for the Cougars. I wouldn't be kicking it to Olsen, though. 2:33 to go in the first half. Jody, he goes right down the middle. Olsen has it at the 5. Breaks one tackle, breaks another to the far side at the 10. Gets to the 20 and finally squirts out of bounds at about the 26-yard line. He almost got going.
All right,
They'll mark him out of bounds at the 25.
Olsen's making me look really bad because I almost said, what are you doing? Because, that punt, he catches it inside the 5. So what's the rule as far as when you're returning?
Let it go into the end zone.
Let it go into the end zone. And what's he do? He shows us athletic ability, makes 3 guys miss, and they get the ball at the 25.
And he almost broke it.
Yeah.
So Audubon starts at their own 25-yard line with 2:21 to go in the half.
Going trips again.
Trips near side, one of the far empty backfield for Wessel. Back to pass. He looks near side. He looks again, slings it across the middle, and it is incomplete. He underthrew Weber. Oh, they're going to say it's a catch. How did he make that catch right off the turf into Cam territory at the 34-yard line?
Weber is showing a lot of athletic ability right there. They went trips again and actually then put Olsen in a wheel route, and Weber's showing athletic ability, and I thought it was off the turf.
I thought it was off the turf.
He must have had his hand underneath.
Vetter equipment first down and a gain of 21. Wessel going to give it to Olsen. Sweep far side.
It's ball
is loose. Audubon, though, jumps on top of it. A flag is down. One of the Cam players, that ball, I think his helmet hit the ball, and the ball just squirted out of Olsen's hands, went in the backfield. Audubon fell on top of it at the 36-yard line, and we'll check the flag. It's holding on Audubon, and that'll be declined.
Yeah, because you get the same. You actually get more yardage and a loss of down on the actual play. Really, I think that's the only second flag we've seen all night. Pretty clean.
Yeah, there was a holding call earlier. Yeah, I think you're right. Second down and 20. 1:53 to go in the first half. Wessel's going to run up the middle, and he runs right into Jody. Now the Cam fans saying that there should have been a fumble.
Well, Jody came up with the ball. They must have said that
must have been down.
Wessel stopped with his forward progression, but Jody definitely had the ball after the whistle.
I think many Cam fans have a gripe. I mean, that's one I'd love to see an instant replay on. Jody might have just stripped him from the ball, but maybe they just ruled forward progress. Either way, Audubon is a 3rd down and long. 3rd and 20. 1:12 clock moving here in the second quarter. Wessel back to pass. He looks near side. He's going deep, far side. He's got Christensen. He comes back to it. He makes the catch, and it is a touchdown.
Wow. Great job by Audubon's offensive line, and Wessel showed his composure. And as good as Weber has been, you know your first option is going to Christensen with that frame and athletic ability. And Weber just went up and got the ball. I mean, that time he went and got the ball instead of waiting for the ball.
It's the first catch of the game for Christensen. It goes for 49 yards and the touchdown for Audubon. He just threw it up in the air, and like you say, John, Christensen came back to it, went and got the ball, and now Audubon's going for 2. Wessel back to pass. He throws across the middle, and it is caught by Weber for the 2-point conversion.
Weber does a great job of getting open. He runs really good routes. And I think part of it is he's at the tight end position, so sometimes he gets lost.
Right.
Right?
1 minute to go in the second quarter. And Cam and Audubon, it's the Wheelers now leading at 24-12. We're back at 30 seconds on KSOM.
Make sure you're getting the best coverage for you at the most competitive rate. Hi, this is Nick Carnes with Brocker Carnes & Carnes. We are an independent insurance agency that offers coverage for your home, auto, life, farm, and everything in between. But mostly we are here to help. As an independent agency, we can shop around for the best rates and coverages from multiple companies. Stop by one of our offices or go to brockercarnes.com for a quote on your insurance. Let Brocker Carnes & Carnes help you get the best coverage at a competitive rate.
Can do for you and your combine's yield monitor.
Now back to high school football on 96.5 KSOM and live video at westerniowatoday.com.
Wessel now over 100 yards passing, 49-yarder to Christensen. And Audubon extends their lead out to 24-12 on the C-Pro scoreboard. Here's a little pooch kick by Stannerson. He'll take a hop at the 15. And Winter will pick it up, and he's gang tackled for a loss at the 12. Well, Cam doesn't have much time here.
And Audubon gets the ball to start the second half because they defer.
That's right. Well, what does head coach Barry Bauer do here? Does he go conservative, just try to get into the locker room? Coming up, our Aiken Building Center halftime show. We'll preview the Iowa State game tomorrow as they take on North Dakota. Coverage here on KSOM. We'll hear from head coach Matt Campbell. We'll also have first half stats and scores if we can grab some. Cam is a first down and 10 from their own 12. Split backs with Polson in the shotgun. Back to pass. He pumps. He backpedals. He's going deep, and it's way overthrown. Never want to throw it to your coach or one of your coaches. It's incomplete or complete to the coach.
The good thing is, Paulson probably saw what I saw. Bauer wasn't open and stopped the clock. Don't make, especially down there, don't make any poor decisions.
Exactly.
And just get it to second down.
Clock stops with 47 seconds left in the opening half. And it's second down and 10 for Cam. Again, Polson shotgun with split backs. Sends Winther in motion to the far side. Polson's going to run it. Looking to the outside. Hesitate. Tries to power his way. He'll get maybe 3 or 4. Not much. Audubon pretty much trying to prevent any kind of big play. They'll give up about 3 or 4.
Both coaches talked about the respect for each other, and for the listeners out there, these young men are helping each other up after. I mean, that's a great tackle by Christensen. What's he do? Helps Paulson up. I mean, that's sportsmanship at its finest right there.
Third down and 7 for the Cougars. Paulson is going to pitch it to Winther, coming near sides. Got a hole, breaks a tackle, gets it out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It's a Vetter Equipment first down run. He'll get about, they're going to say he went out of bounds at the 30-yard line, a gain of 14. Thought maybe they would give him a few more yards there, but a good pickup by Winther to get outside. Good containment by the Wheelers to keep him on this side of the field. But there's 8 seconds left in the second quarter. So we're coming up pretty close to our last play of the first half. Polson back to pass. He pumps. He throws across the middle, and it's intercepted by Kiergaard.
Oh,
running back the other way, or excuse me. That wasn't Kiergaard. I didn't see who got the pick, but it's pick. It was Obrecht who got the pick. Obrecht, there's a flag on the play, and that was probably on the return. Audubon is running off the field as if that's the end of the first half, but you got to check the penalty first. Audubon they just realized they were going to go to the corner of the end zone and huddle up. Obrecht with the interception. And it's going to be declined by Cam, so the interception will stand. But Cam declines, and that means that's the end of the first half. But these two rivals have been going back and forth until Audubon here at the end of the second quarter have scored a couple of times to take the lead. Your score at halftime here in Anita is Audubon 24, Cam 12. Coming up, our Aiken Building Center halftime show. We'll preview Iowa State and their big game tomorrow. That's all coming up on our halftime show and more. We're back in 2 minutes on KSOM.
From start to finish, let Aiken Design Center help you with your kitchen or bathroom ideas. For new designs or remodels, Aiken Design Center will work with you or your contractor to make your dream a reality. If you're not sure what you want, stop into our showroom so our custom designers can help you find what will suit your needs as well as your budget. The Aiken Design Center staff is committed to quality design while meeting your needs. Stop into Aiken today to find out how we can help.
Cass Health in Atlantic, Iowa is a nationally recognized hospital, and we are proud of the awards and all of our recent accomplishments. But do you know what drives us to be the very best? You. We're passionate about helping our patients heal and feel their very best at any age and any stage of life. Cass Health, neighbors caring for neighbors.
When it comes to your investments, I know you have a choice. Hi, I'm Mark Smith, a certified financial planner and registered investment advisor with Principal Financial Group. Today I want to say thank you, Southwest Iowa. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to serve the community for 39 years. Over the years, you've given me the opportunity to get to know you and your family. Thank you for your trust, your confidence, and most of all, your relationship. If I can help you with your financial plan, please give me a call at 712-243-2466. Mark Smith, Principal Financial in Atlantic.
3H Customs has everything any farmer needs to be successful, and that's not an exaggeration. We offer soil sampling, crop scouting, and spraying. We also offer precision planting products, Midwest seed genetics, and nature's fertilizers. Don't forget fertilizers and anhydrous also. 3H Customs has everything the Iowa farmer needs, and we dedicate ourselves to helping each farmer be successful. For more information on how you can build that successful operation, call 249-2429 or visit 3hcustoms.com. 3H Customs, customizing your farming resources to fit your needs.
Time show, Aiken Building Center, where the do-it-yourself pros shop in Atlantic, Corning, Clarinda, and Creston. Halftime between Cam and Audubon. We'll get your first half stats and maybe some scores from around the area coming up. Meanwhile, tomorrow, Jack Trice Stadium comes alive again as Iowa State opens up their season against North Dakota. We'll have coverage right here on KSOM at 96.5 FM. Cyclones are coming off a rebuilding 7-6 season that saw a lot of injuries and a lot of young players seeing time. At quarterback, freshman Rocco Brecht won a huge battle in the preseason and took over the starting spot, and he never relinquished it. He named 12 Offensive Freshman of the Year and a second-team freshman All-American. ISU head coach Matt Campbell says the big thing with Brecht is by the end of his season, he figured out how to win.
It's not we all see the numbers and what that look. That's not how you win at quarterback. You have to win one moment at a time, one situation at a time, and you got to be elite at taking care of the football and understanding what each situation looks like and how you win. And how does that come? That really comes through experience. I don't care. You say there's not a young guy that's ready for that at this level because games are so thinly, won at this level, and then it's even double that when you go to the next level. But it's how do you manage each situation and how do you manage the knowledge and experience that you have to make the right play in the right moment with great consistency.
No one wants a sophomore slump, but Brecht has some strong weapons to avoid that. Campbell believes that the wide receiver position might be the strongest and deepest on the team. Led by seniors Jalen Knoll and Jaden Higgins, Campbell has seen some explosive plays from this group in the preseason camp.
That's an area that I'm really anxious to see who when the lights come on and it's the brightest, who can step up and really play consistent football. There's a lot of talent in that room, and it's proven to have some wow moments in camp, but to me, the consistency, can you do it when the lights come on? Can you be your best? And they're fortunate because they've got two great guys that they can rally around in Higgins and Noel. But, Eli Green and Benny Nagoya, and you talk about those guys and Isaiah, like, man, what's it going to look like, when the lights come on? And for all those guys, are in new situations, new place, new quarterback. Obviously, Benny's returning, but in a different role than he was a year ago. So I'm anxious to watch that group.
On defense, Iowa State will start a trio of in-state players at linebacker. Harlem alum junior Will McLaughlin starts at strong side linebacker. Junior Caleb Bacon from Lake Mills starts in the middle, and sophomore Cooper Ebel from Hartley, HMS, is on the weak side.
Just that guy has, from day one that he's gotten here to where he is today, probably made the biggest jump of anybody. You're talking a single wing quarterback that was playing every rep, the punter, the kicker, the single wing quarterback, and then playing on defenses for 4 years in high school and doing everything for his high school program. And what aided him was elite competitive excellence. He loves to compete, and it doesn't matter what it is. And, man, he's really showed up. And then you talk about Caleb Bacon and, man, what Caleb has stood for. I mean, that guy coming in here as the walk-on to coming now as, man, the guy that, maybe has a chance to be one of the most special linebackers that we've coached here. I mean, a guy that can do so many different things for our defense. And then, it's Sam Will. Will's a guy to me that
to be confused with North Dakota State, which has been a national championship contender. The Fighting Hawks are still good in their own right. The two teams will be meeting for the first time in history. UND had a quarterback battle in the preseason. Won the starting nod. He has just thrown 3 career passes in his 2 previous seasons. Fifth-year senior Bo Belquist was a second-team all-conference receiver, and senior Wyatt Pedigo led the nation.
Remembering whether it's a home or away game, getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things, like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, ref!
That's simple human sense.
Call Community Insurance in Audubon today at 712-563-4422 or
Anita Supply Center is here for you. From the big jobs to the small tasks, we're here to help. Hi, this is Kim with a reminder of our hours, so when you need our help, we're here. Anita Supply Center is open Monday through Fridays, 7 to 5, and Saturdays, 8 until noon. We're here 6 days a week for all your building, landscaping, how-to projects, repairs, and more. We offer free in-home measurements, free estimates, and can help you put your ideas together. Anita Supply Center is open 6 days a week for all your home improvement and building needs.
United Group Insurance. People you know and people you trust. Because we are local in Southwest Iowa with offices in Red Oak, Atlantic, Griswold, and Shenandoah. Our team of agents will find the perfect policy for your needs from the wide variety of carriers that we work with. We offer policies for home, auto, life, farm, health, and commercial with vast experience in both hail and crop insurance. Learn more at unitedgroupins.com today.
Sometimes you gotta go left to get it right. Lefties in Messina, to be exact. Since 1967, Lefties has been handling pump, plumbing, heating, trenching, and electrical duties for Southwest Iowans like you and me. But where Drew and the gang really excel is your plumbing and heating needs. Talk about handy. If you were to remodel your kitchen or bathroom, you'd have to call in an electrician and a plumber. With Lefties, you get both. For all your pump, plumbing, heating, trenching, and electrical, call Lefties at 712-779-3392 or Drew at 712-779-0016.
2466. Mark Smith, Principal Financial in Atlantic.
Did you know that Mexican food is considered to be healthy? What? How do you figure? Almost every dish has vegetables. Salsa, all vegetables. Guacamole, avocados, and corn tortillas. They're naturally gluten-free.
Okay, I get it. Tacos, lettuce and tomato. So Rancho Grande for dinner?
Race you to the car.
Add more vegetables to your diet at Rancho Grande in Atlantic. And then you can indulge in a guilt-free margarita, imported beer, or dessert. Choose a healthier option at Rancho Grande. Open 7 days a week.
Looking to upgrade your home? Or maybe you have storm damage that still needs repair? Rigid Edge Exteriors has you covered. From roofs and siding to gutters, windows, decks, and interior remodels, our team does it all, residential or commercial. For a free estimate, call Rigid Edge Exteriors today at 712-249-4449. That's 712-249-4449. Let us transform your ordinary house into your dream home.
The 2024 growing season is off to a great start, but will the yields remain strong through the end of the season? At Hoist Distributing, located near Audubon, we are your one-stop shop for your agricultural needs. We offer fertilizer, chemical, and the seed you need to grow a strong, healthy crop. We also offer the latest in precision planting technologies to optimize seed placement, nutrient application, and maximize your return on investment. We don't settle for anything less than the best for your farm. Give Chad or Jeremy a call at Hoist Distributing today, 712-563-3030.
But clearly, at one point they go to their third-string quarterback, and they survived to score the last two scores in the second quarter.
Yeah, and big plays, which you would expect with eight-man football, especially with the athletes that both teams have here. But you're exactly right. You know, when Audubon is healthy, they're able to move the ball. But, you know, we saw with – you know, like Bowers, you know, the first score of the game, something, you know, like that, it can change really, really quick. And, you know, especially the first game, I think both teams are finding their roles. We talked about Paulson, you know, kind of finding his groove there later in the second quarter. You know, I think the coaching staff also kind of figuring out maybe misdirection. We're not going to do it every time. We might just have him find a hole and just be the linebacker, you know, kind of fullback type mentality. But you know,
you got to find who you are. You got to determine who you are. And Paulson hasn't seen that time. You know, filling in for the injured speaker, he's got to develop and find out who he is as a quarterback.
As a quarterback,
and it's not easy to do that against one of the better teams in 8-man.
Not only that, is with a couple low snaps and everything, you're trying to see it, trying to, you know, take it all in, and when there's a couple balls that are right at the grass, it's hard to have that timing and everything, and that's part of having first week. I mean, scrimmage is great, right? But it's a lot different than a game. I mean, even though it's a controlled scrimmage and everything, you know, there's ebbs and flows in a game that you're not going to have in a scrimmage, because most of the time in a scrimmage you're like, okay, we're going to have 8 offensive plays, then we're going to play defense for 8 plays, or whatever it might be. There's a lot of momentum in a real game that usually in a scrimmage you're not going to have.
Both teams trying to work out the kinks. Cam started 3 and out on their opening possession. Audubon, their opening drive stalled. And then their punt got blocked by Bauer, who returned it about 20 yards for a touchdown. 2-point conversion failed. It was 6-0 Cam. Audubon started their own 23-yard line, and Olsen broke through where a 10-yard touchdown run. 2-point conversion worked. Audubon led 8-6. Cam went 3 and out again. This time, Audubon, though, Wessel was picked off. Big interception by Cam, and they started their own 17-yard line, and then Caden Winter broke it for a 63-yard touchdown run. That put the Cougars on top 12-8. Audubon started their own 14. That kind of drive went into the second quarter, but back to and then Cam, they eventually got it back on a punt early second quarter, and then Cam Paulson was going for the end zone, and Christensen leaped up and made a spectacular one-handed interception, and Audubon took advantage. Wessel back in the game, connected with Weber on a 13-yard touchdown. 2-point conversion worked. 16-12 Audubon. After Cam punted their next possession, a big play, 49-yard touchdown. Wessel to Christensen, and that's your score, 24-12 at halftime. Let's see, unofficial, we have some unofficial stats, and we'll try and get some scores before the start of the second half. For Cam, unofficially, 133 yards of total offense, 121 yards rushing, only 12 passing. Paulson was 3 of 12 passing for 12 yards and an interception. Paulson, 30 yards rushing. Winther, 91 yards rushing and a touchdown. So far more yards on the ground for Cam. For Audubon, it was equal run and pass. Unofficially, 115 yards rushing, 107 yards passing. Wessel completed his last 4 passes, 4 of 8 for a touchdown and 2 interceptions. And Kiergaard came in for Wessel, 1 of 2 for -2 yards. Olsen, 57 yards on the ground. Wessel, 63 yards on the ground. Casper Bauer, -5 yards on the ground. Again, those are unofficial numbers. That's our Aiken Building Center halftime show. Coming up, we got second half action between the Cam Cougars and Audubon Wheelers. We'll have a few scores as well. It's coming up in 2 minutes on KSOM.
From start to finish, let Aiken Design Center help you with your kitchen or bathroom ideas. For new designs or remodels, Aiken Design Center will work with you or your contractor to make your dream a reality. If you're not sure what you want, stop into our showroom so our custom designers can help you find what will suit your needs as well as your budget. The Aiken Design Center staff is committed to quality design while meeting your needs. Stop into Aiken today to find out how we can help.
Got a leak? A clog? Or maybe it's time for a brand new bathroom. Furnace or AC needs some attention? Or are you interested in floor heating? Call Fikes Plumbing and Services. Your trusted local experts in so many areas is now serving the Greenfield and Atlantic areas. From quick fixes to major renovations, Fikes Plumbing and Services has you covered with fast, friendly, and reliable service. With 30 years of service, Fikes licensed professionals tackle every job with care, ensuring your home stays comfortable and safe. Don't wait. Call Fikes Plumbing and Services today for your HVAC, plumbing, sewer, and septic needs.
Challenge. It's not something you shy from. It's a chance to up your game. Every day brings a new challenge. But with the enhanced Channel Seed brand on your side, you can rise to it. With our top-performing seed, innovative digital tools, and expanded agronomic support, you can turn tomorrow's challenges into your next advantage. Your enhanced Channel Seed brand. Let's rise to the challenge. Learn more at channel.com/rise. Read and follow pesticide label directions, IRM, grain marketing, and other stewardship practices.
Call McCade Morrison Seed, your Channel Seed dealer in Messina. 712-590-0074. Cumberland Telephone Company is a full-service telephone company that offers fiber to the home within their exchange. They offer both local and long-distance, plus superb internet service with unlimited data. Cumberland Telephone, they strive to constantly offer the best of service to their customers. There are several speed packages to choose from, so if you're interested, give them a call. It's Cumberland Telephone, 712-774-2221. That's 712-774-2221. Cumberland Telephone Company, always supporting you and always cheering you on. Keeping you connected. Cumberland Telephone in Cumberland.
Case IH dealer, 712-563-4219.
Now back to high school football on 96.5 KSOM and live video at westerniowatoday.com.
All right, Chris and John back with you. Bill Saluk are running our video at YouTube, Western Iowa Today. Don't forget to subscribe to Western Iowa Today on YouTube. And Sarah Archibald keeping us on the air back in the plush KSOM studios. We get ready for the start of the second half, and it'll be Audubon with the ball first. Couple of scores that we'll get in here. John, Atlantic all over Clark at our sister station, KS95, 28-0 in the first quarter. Lewis Central leading Harlan 14-10 in the second. Tri-Center on top of HSTW. We'll see the Vikings next week against Riverside. Right now, Trojans lead 14-0 in the second. Riverside on top of West Monona, 33-0 in the second. ACGC blowing out Ogden, 33-0 in half. Mount Air crushing Nottoway Valley, 32-6 in the second quarter. And Cam Crone's kick to the far side for Audubon across the 20-yard line to the 30. Good return that time by Casper Bauer. Well, they say he went out of bounds. I'm not sure where just yet.
Looks like the 28-yard line, possibly.
Yeah, 28-yard line.
He showed some. Katzbauer showed some speed right there. Some nice acceleration.
All right, so Audubon at their own 28-yard line. Sarah just informed me that Atlantic scored again, so they're up 35-0. All right, Audubon goes left to right. Wessel in at quarterback. He's going to run on the far side of the field, gets to midfield, still on his feet, and brought down into Cam territory at the 30-yard line. What a way to start the second half for the Wheelers as Wessel got on his wheels and a big run to start off the second half. Big 22-yard run.
That's a great play. You know, that's a read option right there, and everybody went with Olsen, and he held that ball, put it back in, and just turned on the wheels.
That's a Vetter equipment first down for Audubon. High snap, Wessel keeps it up the middle. He's dragged down from behind, but he's still got 5 yards. Bauer again.
Yeah, Bauer is kind of everywhere, and a nice job there by 32 for Cam.
Don't you wish you had 11 Bauers?
I think there's a lot of teams that would take,
I'd take 11 Christensens and 11 Bauers.
Yeah.
And put them on the field and see what happens.
Yeah, especially – I bet they go head-to-head in basketball quite a bit, honestly.
Second down and 5 for Audubon. They fake it, double fake. Was that a double handoff? He's faked it once, gave it to Olsen. Cam wasn't going to be fooled. Olsen is brought down for a loss, -2.
I'm thinking Olsen was thinking after that play that he wished that Wessel did like he did the first 2 plays and just kept the ball himself, because that did not work.
I think Audubon got a little too cute on that one. They might want to have that play back. Loss of 2. Cougars needed that. It's 3rd and 7 for Audubon. Play action. Wessel back to pass. He's only back to midfield. Trying to set up a screen to Weber across the middle. He got tripped up inside the 20 to about the 15-yard line, all the way down to about the 12-yard line in the Hoist Distributing red zone. There is an injured player down. It's a gain of 15 and a Vetter equipment first down.
Chris, you're doing a great job with stats. How many catches has Weber had? 4?
That's his 4th.
Everyone has been for a touchdown or first down.
Pretty much. 24, 13, 21, 15.
Yeah.
That's
and
his
I
4
think he
catches.
has a 2-point conversion also, didn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's having a game.
He's doing a great job of finding open space.
Under the radar guy.
Yep.
Something we'll definitely talk about with Sean Burks, in the next week. And we'll be in Audubon in 2 weeks. And it'll be a Vetter equipment first down in the Hoist Distributing red zone for Audubon. Down to the Can 12. First down and 10 for the Wheelers. Wessel again in the shotgun for Audubon. Got Olsen right next to him. He's going to give it to Olsen. Nothing on the outside. Cuts back up the middle, and he's brought down. A flag comes down at the end of the play. Jotty brought down Olsen single-handedly after a short gain.
Anytime the umpire throws that yellow flag, you know it's holding, and there's a lot of flow there.
There's a litter on the field, on the field. And Cam needed this. Audubon did not. Opening drive of the second half, and it moves them back 10. Cam, they want to get him to a fourth down. You want to get to a fourth down where you force them to go for it if you're the Cougars, because you're in no man's land. You don't see too many field goals in 8-man football. This will be a first down and 20 for the Wheelers. All the way back to their Cam 21, so just out of the Hoist Distributing red zone. Wessel wants to run, breaks it up the middle. He got a stiff arm. He dives inside the 5, and it's close to a first down. What a run by Wessel.
What a run by Wessel is right. Christensen, they had him in slot, and I actually, with 1st and 20, I'm thinking to myself, okay, they got Christensen in a slot position, so a linebacker's going to have to cover him, and I wondered also, though, with Wessel seeing that and seeing the linebackers actually going to that side, because they have to respect what Christensen poses as a threat.
Give him 18 yards. It'll be second down and 2 in the Hoist Distributing red zone. Inside the 5 of the 4. They can get a first down to about the 2. And again, shotgun here. It's a wildcat. and a direct snap goes off to Obermeyer, and Obermeyer, he gets the first down. He's going to get the first down. He won't get the touchdown, but Obermeyer on the Wildcat play, he'll get down to the 1. So a gain of 3 by Obermeyer.
But it's a first down.
Better equipment first down.
Looks like Olson's getting a cramp. You know, and it looks like they're trying to stretch out his calf, but Obermeyer.
You know, the biggest thing, sorry to interrupt, but the biggest thing on the first week is not necessarily penalties.
No.
It's cramps.
Absolutely, yeah.
Get away from the cramps. First down and goal. And direct snap to Obermeyer, and he waltzes his way untouched into the end zone. Touchdown for Audubon on the opening drive of the second half.
You know, you're right, Chris. He didn't get touched. I mean, that's a great job by the offensive lineman getting pushed there. And even with the penalty, you know, doing a great job of scoring on their first possession.
Well, right now it's 3 straight scores for Audubon to take control of this football game. And the Wheelers, I'm guessing, will go for 2. Wessel is back in there. He's in the shotgun. Obermeyer next to him. Play action. Throws across the middle. That's just too easy to Weber. Weber wide open for the 2-point conversion.
I know I'm a broken record, but Weber really impresses me with the way that he finds open space. And it, you know, I think Burks gives his wide receivers, you know, they have a route, but they're also taught, especially on a 2-point conversion, let's just go find some open spots, and Wessel's going to find you.
8:42 to go in the third quarter. It's Audubon leading 32-12. We're back in 30 seconds on KSOM.
What's it mean to be in good hands? It means you get an expert agent who's in it for the long haul. We'll get to know you and be there for you as your coverage needs change. I'm Craig Hummel at Hummel Insurance Services, and we work with Allstate Insurance. Let us help you choose the right amount of protection to meet your needs and see for yourself what it means to be in good hands. Call Hummel Insurance Services or stop in anytime.
Or go to BrockerCarnesandCarnes.com.
Now back to high school football on 96.5 KSOM and live video at westerniowatoday.com.
Standerson's pooch.
Oh,
it skipped away from Winther. He got it back at the 7, twists his way across the 10 to the 12. Not good field position for the Cougars, but Winther got back on the football. Some other scores from around the area in Audubon's district. Colonesco leads Murray 26-0 at the half. It's Bishop Garrigan over St. Edmund in the district, 28-16 in the second quarter. In Cam's district, number 10, Exira is there, but they're trailing Arweva 20-0 at half. East Mills in District 10. They lead West Harrison 28-14 in the second quarter. First down and 10 for Cam. Give it off to Winther, up the middle. What's a new back in there? Chester. That's his first carry of the night, and he busted up the gut for a big 8-9 yard run.
Chester, and then they have number 72 at fullback, going with a little eye action there.
Well, they're going off the charts.
Yeah.
Second down and 1. Give it up the middle, and it's Chester again. He'll have the first down across the 25-yard line to the 26. Gain of 4, and that's a Vetter Equipment first down. Well, giving them a little bit different look. Chester didn't get any carries in that first half, so they bring in big old William Rouse, who was on the offensive line. He moves to fullback, and Chester in a tailback. Now a direct snap to Paulson, and he got nothing there. Went up the gut. Olson comes out with the football. Gabe Jensen comes out saying he had the football, but the officials weren't buying it. It'll be no gain for Paulson there.
Maybe it's that part of the field. That's the same thing when Jotty got the ball, and it must have been. Maybe that's the area where the defense gets the ball.
Second down and 10. Paulson hands it off Chester, and he gets wrapped up, and he twists his way down to about the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of about 2 or 3. Gabe Jensen again on the stop for Audubon, but not much that time for Chester.
Doing a nice job trying to spin move, but Audubon's, not many broken tackles for either team.
3rd down and 7 for Cam, right to left. Play action. Paulson under pressure, got away. He throws it. Oh, he went too low, and it's incomplete.
It's a great job by Paulson sidestepping.
Bauer was on the turf.
Yeah.
He still tried to throw, and that's an experience right there by Paulson, because even if he had caught that ball, he was on the turf, he would have been short of the 1st down. So Cam will have to kick it away. 7:02 to go, 3rd quarter. Your Seed Pros score 32-12 is the score. Audubon with the lead. By your side to maximize yields from the word go, your Pioneer Pros, John Becker, Mark Ventiger, Gary Dinkla, and Nick Knudsen. Fair catch called for by Audubon at the 20-yard line. And so the Wheelers go back to work. And if you're a Cam fan, you need a stop right here. And if you're an Audubon fan, a score here would be huge.
The score would be huge for sure. And honestly, just like we talked kind of right before the half started, we are seeing a lot of cramps. And it's just like you said, I mean, it's a beautiful night. It's almost sweatshirt weather for us.
Hydrate.
Yeah. But a lot of these young men have been playing both ways.
Audubon goes left to right. 1st down and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Wessel in the shotgun. Fakes it. Wants to run. Nothing there. And he's hit by Paulson and Bauer. And he's going to be wrapped up for a loss.
The difference on that play for Wessel is Cam did a great job at the nose guard and the end position of getting upfield. He couldn't, kind of just make one cut and get upfield. He couldn't go outside, and then they had a great job of having somebody on both shoulders of Wessel.
Loss of 3 by Wessel there. It's 2nd down and 13 for the Wheelers. Christensen in motion on the far side. It looks like they gave it to him on the end around, and he got stuffed. The Cougars were ready for that, and there was nowhere for him to go. Bauer got in there again.
Bauer has, great job of getting upfield, just like we saw in the last job, and all of a sudden, Cam.
They're going back. Audubon going backwards.
Audubon's going backwards, and let's not forget the 2 punts that Audubon has had. One's been blocked for a touchdown, the other one almost got blocked.
A loss of 4, and it's 3rd down and 17 for the Wheelers. Now they're going to spread it out. Trips near side. Back to pass goes Wessel. He heaves it. Near side wide open, and it's caught by Olsen. He's at midfield and hit down to the Cam 37-yard line. Wide open, miscommunication by Cam on their defense that time.
They went trips again. Only one DB out there, and the free safety didn't get over. And even with the free safety getting over, you're still at 3 receivers for just two defenders. And a great job by Wessel. He took a lick. Jotty put him on the turf, but put it right where he needed it.
A gain of 28 on the play to Olsen on 3rd down and 17. It's a Vetter Equipment 1st down. Direct snap, Wessel up the middle, big hole, stiff arm, dives for it, another 1st down. Inside the 25 to about the 24-yard line. Gain of 13 for Wessel.
Yeah.
Another Vetter Equipment 1st down.
Another great play by Wessel, but once again, McKee, I know he's the last line of defense, but if he doesn't make that tackle, that's 6 points.
How many times have we said that tonight?
We have said that a lot.
There have been a lot of one-on-one tackles.
Yes, and for a sophomore, he's doing a really good job of making sure that they don't get past him.
1st down and 10 for the 24. This time it's Olsen. No, it's still Wessel again. Does a little hop, skip, and a jump at the 15 and scoots his way, skids his way forward to about the 12. That's going to be another Vetter Equipment 1st down on a gain of 12.
You notice on those last 2 plays for Wessel, there hasn't been much dancing. One cut and get upfield. We always talk about that. Any running back, quarterback, don't be cute with it. Find that hole, get to it, and then explode.
Unofficially, I have him at 130 yards rushing. And this time Wessel skulls to the far side, slashes his way, dives inside the 5 to about the 1. It'll be another Vetter Equipment first down. They might mark him at the 2. That's still a 10-yard gain for Wessel. And a Vetter Equipment first down and goal in the Hoist Distributing red zone.
What a run by Wetzel, but Chester made sure he's going to feel that one tomorrow.
This is a huge drive for Audubon. Cam has got to keep them out of the end zone, but the Wheelers seem to be rolling here. Direct snap to Wessel, and he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. 2-yard touchdown run. That was impressive, and it all came about thanks to that third down and 17 conversion.
Yeah, that trips play that they ran really changed, not only the field position, but kind of the feel of the game, where Cam had them really backed up and great play call, and most importantly, execution.
Well, Audubon will go for 2 here. Wessel in the shotgun again. Low snap, throws it across the middle. That time too high, intended for Weber. 4:03 to go here in the third quarter. Your score, Audubon 38, Cam 12. We're back in a minute on KSOM.
Make sure you're getting the best coverage for you at the most competitive rate. Hi, this is Nick Carnes with Brocker Carnes & Carnes. We are an independent insurance agency that offers coverage for your home, auto, life, farm, and everything in between. But mostly we are here to help. As an independent agency, we can shop around for the best rates and coverages from multiple companies. Stop by one of our offices or go to brockercarnes.com for a quote on your insurance. Let Brocker Carnes & Carnes help you get the best coverage at a competitive rate.
Now back to high school football on 96.5 KSOM and live video at westerniowatoday.com.
It's been a coming out party for Carson Wessel here tonight for Audubon. He's had himself a game, 19 carries for 140 yards unofficially, and just scored a touchdown to give the Wheelers a commanding 26-point lead. Stannerson will kick, a little short. At the 15-yard line is Paulson, and he'll scoot across the 20 and dive to about the 25.
I like Paulson, though, getting that ball and not letting it get to the ground. With the kickoff, with it being a live ball, the last thing you want that kickoff to do, and Audubon's doing a great job at pooch kicking it, but don't let that ball hit the ground.
Yeah.
Make some adjustments, and Paulson did a great job there as an up back to get that ball.
Well, it's must-score time now for Cam. KSOM football brought to you by Brocker Carnes & Carnes, trusted insurance since 1894. By Cass Health, neighbors caring for neighbors. First down and 10, and they give us to Chester again. He goes off of right tackle, and he'll scoot power his way forward. Got and dove across the 30-yard line. He'll get to the 31 for a pick of a 6.
Yeah, you're not going to see Chester probably dance much back there. He's going to make one cut, and he is going to go
One
forward.
cut and go.
One cut and go. It might not even cut. He might just
Right.
go.
He might just go. Second down and 4 for Cam. I formation behind Polson. They give it to Chester again. He's hit at the line and might have fallen forward for a gain of 1.
There again, Christensen doing a really good job of making a sure tackle. And, we've seen a lot of great plays by offensive players tonight, but for the most part, there haven't been many broken tackles. There's been some, a few
some hard hits
from a few missed tackles, but there haven't once they've got there haven't been many times where they've gone through a tackle.
Third down and a long 2 for Cam. They need it. And direct snap. Polson breaks a tackle and pushes the pile of midfield. That's a Vetter Equipment first down for McCade Polson as he'll pick up 7 yards.
Paulson there, what I love to see any running back or quarterback, his feet never stopped. With contact, he was still, those knees were still coming up, and that's why he was going forward. A great run for first down.
Seed Pro scoreboard 38-12. Audubon with the lead. 2:35 to go in the third quarter. Cam with it at midfield right at the 40-yard line. First and 10. Give it to Chester, and he gets twisted down. Christensen among them who hit him. And only a gain of a couple that time for Chester. Tonight's game brought to you by 3H Customs, customizing your farming resources to fit your needs. By Anita Supply Center, your home enhancement store. We are here to help. And don't forget our streaming audio from Rigid Edge Exteriors. Transform your ordinary house into your dream home with Rigid Edge Exteriors. Second down and 9 for Cam at the Audubon 39-yard line. Polson, shotgun. Play action, under pressure. Back to pass, he throws it far side. Is it intercepted?
Yeah, it is.
It was picked off. I didn't know if he held onto the ball, but he certainly did. And that's Standerson, the kicker, who also starts at cornerback. Obrecht got a pick, and now Standerson with an interception for Audubon.
Great defensive position there, with a cross route. And Paulson's, he's just trying to make something happen, but they had somebody in front of Van Tiger and somebody behind. Great job by Audubon defense.
And that's just a killer for the Cougars.
Yep.
They needed points. Time running down here in the third quarter. And you just don't know how many possessions you're going to get. Audubon gets it back at their own 25-yard line. Low snap, Wessel able to corral it, and then he got dropped immediately. That gave the Cougar defense enough time to catch up. Wessel might have, he got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
I think Paulson took out a little frustration right there with that tackle.
Maybe, just a little?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Just a little.
Nice job by Paulson there on the sudden change.
Tonight's game brought to you by Hummel Insurance. Service is the difference with Hummel. By Racho Grande, authentic Mexican food on West 7th in Atlantic. 2nd and 10. And they're going to give it on the sweep coming near side. Another crunching tackle, this time for Cam. Not much on that one. Hartle got the ball, and Chester came up and gave him a pop. And Hartle got 3. But Chester, he's trying to pump up his team.
Yep, a great job with, like you said, with Chester. And he's been playing both ways. A lot of these young men have been playing both ways. But when Chester tackles you, he makes sure he leaves a mark.
Time winding down here in the third quarter. We have 33 seconds left. 38-12, your Seed Pros score. And we have a timeout on the field called by Audubon. 28 seconds left. 38-12. Cam with Audubon with the lead over Cam. We're back in 30 seconds on KSOM.
Stein delivers more new genetics faster. Our focus on delivering higher yielding genetics faster than the competition is why we have released more new Enlist E3 lines in the past 5 years than any other seed company. For elite genetics paired with simple, flexible, and effective weed control, plant Stein Enlist E3 soybeans. Stein has yield. 45 years of yield. Learn more at steinseed.com.
Now back to high school football on 96.5 KSOM and live video at westerniowatoday.com.
That'll be 3rd down and 7 for Audubon here with just under 30 seconds left. The Cam students, though, trying to stay in it.
Must be a Hawaiian night. They got some.
Yeah. They didn't give me that memo. I
would have worn my Hawaiian shirt. For
so
those
would
that,
I.
That's kind of what we do when we're showing cattle.
The boys
got me like 7 different Hawaiian shirts.
I got a Maui shirt from Maui. Wessel up the middle, and he has nowhere to go. Tough sledding that time for Wessel as Cam bottled him up that time. Wessel a hard-earned couple of yards, but he needed a lot more, and it's punting time for Audubon.
Punting time for Audubon. Unless Cam calls a timeout here, we're going to be into the third quarter, and a fast third quarter compared to the first and second quarters we had in this game.
That is the end of the third quarter. Your score, Audubon 38, Cam 12. We're back in 1 minute for the final quarter here on KSOM.
Farming is all about numbers, and Fence Red Wheel deals have some great ones. For a limited time, get 0% interest for 36 months on a brand new tractor. Plus, Fence industry-leading Gold Star customer care, which includes 3-year or 3,000-hour full machine warranty, a complete 360 inspection and scheduled maintenance, and even a loaner guarantee if it can't be repaired in 48 hours. A fixed cost with those kind of numbers? Talk about acres of savings. Fence Red Wheel deals end September 30th. Talk to Ziegler Ag Equipment to learn more or visit ZieglerAg.com for details.
Cass Health in Atlantic, Iowa is a nationally recognized hospital, and we are proud of the awards and all of our recent accomplishments. But do you know what drives us to be the very best? You. We're passionate about helping our patients heal and feel their very best at any age and any stage of life. Cass Health, neighbors caring for neighbors.
1-2-590-0074.
Now back to high school football on 96.5 KSOM and live video at westerniowatoday.com.
All right, we start the fourth quarter. Chris Varney, John Becker along with you. Bill Saluk running the video at YouTube, westerniowatoday.com. Sarah Archibald back at the Plush KSOM studios. 4th down and 5. And the Wheelers were lining up as if they were going to go for it or maybe pooch punt. A penalty flag is thrown, and now they'll back them up 5, and they'll bring the punting unit on.
I'm guessing they were trying to get them to go offsides, possibly.
Yeah, maybe. That's the only thing I
somebody
can think
must have flinched.
Well, they drove themselves offsides.
Yeah.
So the Wheelers will kick it. Paulson is back deep for Cam. Hayden Larson is the punter. High but short. Paulson will let it hop. And it's going to go all the way inside the 20 to about the 17-yard line. So it was about a 37-yard punt, no return. And Cam back on offense. But it's been kind of a mixed bag for the Cougars. They had that huge block punt early on by Bauer. That got them on the board. Back and forth they went in the first quarter, but it's been all Audubon since the second.
Really, for Cam, it's been 2 big plays. The block punt and Winthrop's, long
63-yard touchdown by Winthrop.
Yeah.
First down and 10 for the Cougars, left to right. Under center is Paulson. He's going to pitch it backward to Chester, and he had trouble corralling that one. He finally fell on top of it, but that's going to be a loss of 2 on that play. I think Paulson threw that too hard.
Yeah, and Chester's not the tallest guy out there either.
But you got to give your guy a chance.
You got to give him a chance, and we talked about it, and Chester is more like what they're in right now. Double backfield, I backfield instead of single man in the backfield.
Second down and 12. Paulson hands it off. Chester breaks out of the. He slips down. He just slipped down at the 25-yard line. And just as he was getting into the open field.
His eyes got big, and with the humidity and everything, I'm guessing with it cooling down, that grass is a little bit slippery there.
Gain of 10. It's 3rd down and 2 for the Cougars. Give it to Chester again. This time he's wrapped up in the backfield as Audubon smashes him backwards for a loss.
Some of those uniforms for Audubon
they're
dirty, but some of them, they're getting some of the subs in also, getting some experience for some of those second-teamers, kind of mixing things up.
Well, that stop was Lane Meyer for Audubon. He's in there right now for Audubon. Also for the Wheelers is Eli Jorgensen. He's on one of the DNs. It's 4th down. Cam lining up to punt. Decided not to go for it. Jody's kick. Audubon didn't have anybody back deep.
They didn't.
It's going to take a hop inside the 10 and die at the 8. Well, not a bad punt. 30, 40.
Chase Jody's punt goes dead at the 8-yard line.
45, 47-yard punt. helps when you didn't have anybody back deep.
Yeah, I pretty certain that Audubon would rather start back here than giving up a first down on some type of fake, because the coaches didn't motion to have anybody go back, and nobody on the field was worried about having somebody back on the punt.
KSOM football brought to you by Stein Seeds. Stein has yield. Contact Darren Petty, your local Stein rep. First down and 10 for Audubon at their own 8. And Wessel, he's going to keep it himself up the middle. Big hole on the outside, breaks a tackle, and dropped across the 25-yard line for another Vetter Equipment first down.
Great job once again by Wessel, and a great job for McKee saving a touchdown.
I mean, 17 on that run. First down and 10 for Audubon. Tonight's game brought to you by Principal Financial Group. Mark Smith by Ziegler, top-notch ag and construction equipment in Atlantic, by Iowa Western Community College in Atlantic, BU at Iowa Western. First down and 10 for the Wheelers at their own 25-yard line, as they are in command on the Seed Pro scoreboard, 38-12. And that time, kind of a disrupted play. Wessel decides to go up the middle, and Cam able to contain him that time. He did get a couple, maybe 3. But this has been the game for Carson Wessel. I mean, Olsen does have 50 yards rushing and a touchdown, but Wessel has been carrying most of the load for Audubon. 9 minutes to go in the ball game. 38-12 on the Seed Pro scoreboard. Audubon with the lead. It's second down and 7 for the Wheelers, right to left. And this time Olsen gets the carry, goes far side, and maybe starting to get a little tired. He cut it back on the hash and only got a couple, but he pushes it forward to about the 30-yard line.
Yeah, Cam with really good penetration there. Bauer almost got him basically right when he got the sweep to him, and Chester did a great job filling.
Yeah, his knee went down shy of the 30, so it'll be marked at the 29-yard line, and it's third down and 6 for Audubon. Clock moving, 8:17 to go in the second half, and the Wheelers in command. They'll go double wideouts on the near side. Now Olsen rolls in motion to the near side. Wessel wants to go up the middle, and he got shoved backwards. Who else? Bauer.
Yeah, great job by Bauer, and it kind of surprised me with Olsen going out with the trips, and I'm guessing Coach Burks, clock's on your side, don't make any big mistakes. Live another day, get this punt off, and hand it over to Cam and they still have to score, 4 times.
If I'm future opponents for Cam, you're going to have to find 2 guys to block Bauer. I mean, he's almost unblockable. The punt, and Paulson's going to let it hop, and it's going to be down inside the 20 at about the 19-yard line. Not the best of punts, 22, 32, not bad, 34-yard punt. No return, 7:18 to go in the fourth. This game is sort of stalled here.
Yeah, a lot of back and forth, and really not. Well, have we had a score here in the second half? Just one.
Well,
correct?
nothing in the fourth quarter. Audubon had two touchdowns in the third.
Yep.
On the first drive, Obermeyer, a 1-yard touchdown, and then Wessel, a 2-yard touchdown run. And Cam's going to run it up the middle, and not much there.
Yeah, Paulson there just with the keeper, and a lot of those fresh white jerseys getting some good experience with a really good Cam team.
Well, it's a gain of 3 for Paulson, who's got unofficially 40 yards rushing. Second down and 7 for Cam. And handed to Chester. Up the middle, he's got a hole, and then he just got tripped up and kind of dove forward. He's going to be close to a first down. Went right over Obermeyer. And it will be a Vetter Equipment first down for Cam. Needed 7, and Chester got 7.
That got exactly what he needed for the first down there. Nice misdirection there. You know, Chester is a north and south guy, but just kind of leaned to his right and then made a nice job.
And they'll run it again. And this time coming to the near side, Chester. We got flags coming everywhere at the end of the play. Obrecht on the tackle. Chester gets 7, but we'll check the flag.
Yeah, there's something for sure that both guys, there's 2 flags there, and I don't think we have 2 different penalties.
But generally a clean game.
Yeah.
Only a couple of flags in the first half. Really, we haven't seen like offsides or, well, I mean, there was one, I think.
There was one offside.
They drew them offsides.
Yep.
Audubon was able to draw them offsides and get a first down out of it. But, you know, normally you see mistakes galore in the opening game. We've got an unsportsmanlike conduct call against Audubon. That's going to be an automatic first down. That's a 15-yard penalty. And the official is going to mark that one all the way off into Audubon territory, all the way down to the 30-yard line. It was a big call for the Cougars. But right now, Cam running out of time on the C-Pro scoreboard. 6:25 to go, and they trail it 38-12 from the Cam 30. Or excuse me, from the Audubon 30. Cam, Paulson will pitch it far side to Winther. Nothing there. Winther might have got a yard, if that.
I think after the first possession, Winther hasn't been in there since it looked like he was fighting some cramps too. And
well, they've been going with Chester a lot more right from the get-go of this half. Winther hasn't seen as much time. This is the biggest problem more than penalties is cramps. I brought it up earlier, and it's worth mentioning again. I think both teams have been affected by that. Gain of 1 for Cam, 2nd down and 9, 5:40 to go in the fourth quarter. Cam in control. And up the middle, Paulson runs into a wall, trying to squeeze his way forward and dives to about the 25-yard line. He'll get 4.
Do you notice there again, Paulson's feet never stop. Even though he paused, his feet still never stop.
Keep those legs a-churning.
Keeps those feet going, so when he finds and sees a hole, he can accelerate and get some additional yards.
It'll be 3rd down and 5 for Cam. Tonight's game brought to you by Figs Plumbing and Services, HVAC, plumbing, sewer, and septic. Now starring Greenfield and Atlantic. And Chester gets the carry. He's going to be short of the first down. A gain of about 3.5.
Yeah, it's going to be about a yard and a half short, it looks like.
4. So it's going to be 4th down and 1. You got to think they'll go for it here. But again, clock is moving, and Cam is not in any hurry right now. I mean, but you know, you're down 26, so want to get into the end zone, but got to convert here. 4th down and 1. Hand it off. Diving up and over, and that'll be a first down for the Cougars. Haven't seen that much. That's a brave play.
That is a brave play by Chester. Yeah, he had a little hops there, too.
That's a veteran equipment first down on a jump up and over by Chester. The last time I saw somebody do that was with Iowa, Brandon Wager. Remember him? In the Orange Bowl against Georgia Tech, he went up and over in the end zone for a touchdown. That takes you back. 1st down and 10 for in the Hoist distributing red zone. Paulson goes up the middle, and not much room there as he's able to dip and dive and gets about maybe 3.
Yeah, really good job there by really the whole defensive line for Audubon. Just, you know, defense is all about doing your role and trusting your teammates. And Audubon has done, besides that one long run, has done that all night.
Well, Audubon is content to let him just move down the field in these small chunks. They don't want to give up the big play. Hand off Chester going off left tackle, stiff arm. He's close to another first down on a nice hard run by Chester. Going off the left tackle that time to the far side of the field. He's going to get inside the 10 to about the 8.
Yeah, Chester actually showing a little bit of juke and jive there to get the first down. But just like what he's done on defense to Audubon, Audubon kind of put a licking on him, but not until he got the first down.
Vetter equipment first down in the Hoist Distributing red zone. Another stiff arm by Chester. Cut back inside the 5, fighting hard. And he goes backwards into the 4. Gain of 4 by Chester. Boy, that was just a hard run.
Chester's not very big, but it takes more than one person to bring him down. It definitely takes more than one person to bring him down.
Well, it's attitude. 170 pounds, maybe soaking wet. And the bottom line is that boy is running hard right now.
Yep, he definitely is.
Second down and goal from the 5. They say his knee went down at the 5 for a gain of 3. Direct snap. Polson trying to get to the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Cougars. That'll be a 5-yard touchdown. McCabe Polson able to move it forward for the Cougars. But 2:40 to go in the ball game.
Nice movement there for the offensive line of Cam, and great job by Paulson. As we talked all night, his feet never stopped, but saw some daylight and went right up the field. Didn't take any time, didn't hesitate. Nice touchdown.
Cam will go for 2 here, but they're down by 3 touchdowns. And Paulson will scamper in for 2. 2:40 to go in the ball game, but Audubon still in control. They lead it 38-20. We're back in a minute on KSOM.
Challenge.
Cass Health in Atlantic, Iowa is a nationally recognized hospital, and we are proud of the awards and all of our recent accomplishments. But do you know what drives us to be the very best? You. We're passionate about helping our patients heal and feel their very best at any age and any stage of life. Cass Health. Neighbors caring for neighbors.
When it comes to your investments, I know you have a choice. Hi, I'm Mark Smith, a certified financial planner and registered investment advisor with Principal Financial Group. Today I want to say thank you, Southwest Iowa. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to serve the community for 39 years. Over the years, you've given me the opportunity to get to know you and your family. Thank you for your trust, your confidence, and most of all, your relationship. If I can help you with your financial plan, please give me a call at 712-243-2466. Mark Smith, Principal Financial in Atlantic.
Back to high school football on 96.5 KSOM and live video at westerniowatoday.com.
Tonight's game brought to you by Morrison Seed, Cumberland Telephone, Lefties, FNB Bank, Community Insurance. And the kick by Cam, and it'll go out of the end zone for, get to the 9-yard line of the end zone. Not quite out, but it's a touchback. And Audubon will go back to work, but the Wheelers look like they're on their way to an opening week victory here in Cam. Start at their own 15. What a performance by Carson Wessel. It has been his show. I have him at 140, 159, 162, 161.
Not only that, Chris.
24 carries for 161.
Just the control of the game that he had. Just knowing the feel of the game for his first varsity starter quarterback, really impressive.
And Wessel stays in the ball game, breaks one tackle, gets outside, and a lot of running room for him. He has another first down across the 25 to about the 28-yard line. It's another 13-yard pickup for Wessel.
Not only the run, but the football IQ to stay in bounds and just keep that clock running. Those are the small things that you want from your quarterback. Don't go out of bounds. Just, get the first down. Keep that clock rolling.
Is he going to get out to 200? He's at 174 right now. Clock moving, 2:15 to go in the fourth quarter. Seed Pro scoreboard in favor of Audubon, 38-20. Wessel will run it near side now, looking for room, cuts it back up the middle, and tumbles to the ground after a gain of 6. Jotty again on the stomp. He's had a pretty good ball game as well for Cam. Bauer has been the guy who's been all over the field. He had the block punt for the touchdown. Winther had the 63-yard touchdown run. Some big plays for Cam, but Audubon took control of this game in the second quarter, and they have not let up. 2nd down and 4 for the Wheelers, right to left. They're on their own 33-yard line. My guess is number 9 again, Wessel. Why not?
Yeah.
Wessel's going to turn and run it to the far side. Cut it back again, back to the outside. Across midfield, dives to about the 37-yard line. That'll be another Veteran Equipment first down. Gain of 14.
Chris, you said it. I mean, everybody knew that Wessel was going to keep that ball.
Yeah.
But we have to talk about not only Wessel's vision, but that's the second group of offensive linemen in there, and they're doing a fantastic job of giving him lanes all night, the offensive line.
They began at 10. I miscalculated. Gain at 10. Nevertheless, a first down for Audubon in Cam territory with 1:15 to go. Clock moving, and now Audubon has a little miscommunication. Did they call a timeout or did they call a flag?
No.
They got a flag. Yeah.
No, they were in victory formation, the best formation.
Yeah. They were in victory. I thought it was a flag down for a second there.
No.
I thought they were going to keep running and maybe trying to get Wessel to – they probably don't realize he's close to 200, but I think now they're going to just run the clock out. That's probably the best thing to do now.
And just keep everybody healthy.
That's exactly right.
You know,
what a game here for Audubon here tonight. Cam had some big plays, as we mentioned, but just not enough. And they'll down it again.
That'll be the football game.
And that's the ball game. 38-20 is your final score as Audubon defeats the Cam Cougars on opening night here in Anita. 2-minute break and back for the postgame on KSOM.
3H Customs has everything any farmer needs to be successful, and that's not an exaggeration. We offer soil sampling, crop scouting, and spraying. We also offer precision planting products, Midwest seed genetics, and nature's fertilizers. Don't forget fertilizers and anhydrous also. 3H Customs has everything the Iowa farmer needs, and we dedicate ourselves to helping each farmer be successful. For more information on how you can build that successful operation, call 249-2429 or visit 3hcustoms.com. 3H Customs, customizing your farming resources to fit your needs.
Remembering whether it's a home or away game, getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things, like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, ref!
That's simple human sense.
Call Community Insurance in Audubon today at 712-563-4422.
Anita Supply Center is here for you. From the big jobs to the small tasks, we're here to help. Hi, this is Kim with a reminder of our hours, so when you need our help, we're here. Anita Supply Center is open Monday through Fridays, 7 to 5, and Saturdays, 8 until noon. We're here 6 days a week for all your building, landscaping, how-to projects, repairs, and more. We offer free in-home measurements, free estimates, and can help you put your ideas together. Anita Supply Center is open 6 days a week for all your home improvement and building needs.
Get ready for harvest with the Red and Ready maintenance event going on now at Becker Equipment, your Case IH dealer in Audubon. Call now to schedule your 101-point inspection to receive a detailed analysis of your combine's condition and recommended service. Plus, receive a 10% discount on parts installed in our shop and a combine wash. It's the Red and Ready Harvest Maintenance event going on now through August 31st at Becker Equipment in Audubon, your local Case IH dealer. 712-563-4219.
Now back to high school football on 96.5 KSOM and live video at westerniowatoday.com.
All right, back here in Anita, Chris Varney, John Becker along with you as we wrap this one up. But what a big win for the Audubon Wheelers. They come out on top. Seed Pro scoreboard says 38-20. John, it was a very impressive performance by Audubon after this game. Went back and forth. And then the Wheelers just took control in the second quarter, and they never relinquished.
Yeah, you wonder some of that. We talked about the big plays, and it seemed like once Wessel got the feel for everything, I think Wessel, even with the injuries, and that's the one thing, not the injuries, I think mostly the cramps for Wessel and Olsen. Once they kind of worked through that, got that going, but when you're given the stats at halftime, when Audubon was, I think, within 10 yards passing and rushing, they had a very balanced attack. And that's something that, every coach talks about, but it's really hard to do. And especially against a really good defensive team like Cam, I mean, they did a really good job of keeping Cam kind of on their heels, because when you have a balanced attack, doesn't matter how good the defense is, it's tough to defend, especially in 8-man football when you have people in space. And we talked about Christensen, we talked about Weber. They have some, not only Wessel and Olsen running the ball, they have different guys that cause mismatches for the defensive teams at the wide receiver and tight end positions.
Well, unofficially, I have Carson Wessel, 27 carries, 184 yards, and 2 touchdown runs, and passing 6 of 9 for 151 yards and 2 more touchdowns, plus an interception. So that's a lot of offense out of one guy in his first start at quarterback.
And that's also 6 passes, 150 yards, which means you're averaging 25 yards a pass play.
Yeah.
And that's, I would guess for Cam, they probably pass the ball more than they would like to or wanted to, especially with Paulson being at quarterback.
I think they threw it just one time in the second
half. But they threw it, 12 times, I think, in the first half.
Well, it was 6 of 9, Wessel, and then Kiergaard threw it twice. So when he came in, so there was 11 total passes by Audubon. But, which and to come away victorious, I'm sure Coach Perks is happy with all that. And then it was 12-8 Cam after the Caden Winther big run, 63-yard touchdown towards the end of the first quarter. Then Wessel back-to-back touchdown passes in the second. They led 24-12 at halftime. First drive of the third quarter really started to put it away. Just a long drive. Obermeyer, 1-yard touchdown run to make it 32-12. Then after Cam could not score, Wessel, a 2-yard touchdown run. After that 3rd and 17 conversion, the pass to Olsen. That might have been their only pass completion of that second half, was that 3rd down conversion.
But that was a big one.
It was a huge one.
That was you're thinking, okay, Cam gets a stop. They're at their own 10.
Yeah.
And punting wasn't simple with Bauer.
Right.
Almost, I mean, he blocked and scooped and scored the first one and came close every time after that. So punting, that was probably the turning point as far as the tide and kind of solidifying where Audubon was tonight.
That was one of the biggest plays of the game. Yeah, absolutely. And then Paulson added a 5-yard touchdown in the fourth quarter, but too little too late for Cam. 38-20 is the final score. Unofficially, again, I have Audubon 384 yards rush. 384 total offense, 233 rush, 151 pass. Olsen, 13 carries, 51 yards at a touchdown. Told you about Wessel. Brody Weber, 4 catches for 73 yards. He was an under-the-radar guy and caught a couple of 2-point conversions. For Cam, Paulson, 15 carries for 52 yards. Winther, 7 carries, 92 yards and a touchdown. Paulson also had that touchdown late. Chester, 13 carries for 60 yards. Paulson through the air, 3 of 12 for 12 yards, 2 picks. So the passing game definitely was not there for Cam. They are still not there. I think offensively, they got a lot of work to do for the Cougars, to put things. Now, part of it is dealing with Audubon's defense. Maybe the schedule lightens up for them going forward, which I think it does. I mean, they got Griswold next. So, but Bauer knows he still has a good football team. It's just a matter of how all the pieces are going to fit and try and get that offense more consistency.
And every coach is going to tell you where you want to see the biggest improvement and changes is from week 1 to week 2. And Coach Bauer would be the first to tell you, hey, we need to do some things better tonight, but there's some things that will get shored up, and I promise you that Coach Bauer is going to have this team. But, Burks, to have basically moving Olsen to running back, we talked about that. You asked him in the pregame. Wessel, very, anytime you have an underclassman, a junior, be a captain, and that's one of the first things I noticed when Wessel, as a junior, was voted to be a captain. It shows me that his teammates and coaches, but teammates are the ones that are voting for captains. Teammates, respect him enough and see what he means to this team to vote him to be a captain, and he showed it tonight. I mean, he really did. And they have a lot of unique weapons with everything, with the balance that they have. You have, a kid like Christensen that can go up and get the ball like we saw on their last touchdown. You have a guy, I agree with you, Weber really impressed me. I don't know if he, after tonight's going to be an under-the-radar guy, because you have to take – I know it's tough in 8-man football to have a tight end that you have to that does a great job of finding the open field, but, you have to cover Christensen and probably put 2 guys on him because he's a mismatch for almost any cornerback that you're going to have out there. And, it's just they have a lot of parts. Now, just like we saw in the first quarter, a couple of those guys get cramps or a couple of them go down, it is a different team. Just like what Cam's going through right now, trying to find how they put all the pieces together with the unfortunate part about Speaker not being able to play this season.
Yeah. Well, next week, John, we head a little bit west to Avoca, and the Vikings of AHSTW take on the Bulldogs of Riverside. I'm really excited to see this ball game and excited to see what Riverside could do with Jackson Gordon, one of the talented running backs in this side of the state. And they were off to a big –
Since 1905, F&B Bank –
HSTW is going to be hungry because they were trailing. Yeah. So they're going to probably be looking for the rebound unless they came back in the second half. So that'll be our next game next week with a normal 7 o'clock kickoff. And, hey, good fun, good beginning.
Absolutely. Great to have you here, and thanks for putting up with me and getting the rust off a little bit. And I'm looking forward to next week also.
Tonight, want to thank a lot of people. We got to thank Barry Bauer, head coach for Cam, and thanks to Sean Burks, head coach for Audubon, for joining us in the pregame. Thanks also to Bill Saluk, keeping us on the air on YouTube, running the controls there on the camera, and also back in the plush KSOM studios, Sarah Ultrabald as well, doing a great job. From our broadcast partner, John Becker, this is Chris Varney signing off from Cam High School, reminding you the final score. It's the Wheelers of Audubon winning 38-20. Remember, stay tuned for the scoreboard show. That's coming up here starting at about 10 o'clock. And a recap of all the high school games across the state. Good night, everybody, from Anita, Iowa, on KSOM, WesternIowaToday.com.
The 2024 growing season is off to a great start, but will the yields remain strong through the end of the season? At Hoist Distributing, located near Audubon, we are your one-stop shop for your agricultural needs. We offer fertilizer, chemical, and the seed you need to grow a strong, healthy crop. We also offer the latest in precision planting technologies to optimize seed placement, nutrient application, and maximize your return on investment. We don't settle for anything less than the best for your farm. Give Chad or Jeremy a call at Hoist Distributing today, 712-563-3030.
Looking to upgrade your home? Or maybe you have storm damage that still needs repair? Rigid Edge Exteriors has you covered. From roofs and siding to gutters, windows, decks, and interior remodels, our team does it all, residential or commercial. For a free estimate, call Rigid Edge Exteriors today at 712-249-4449. That's 712-249-4449. Let us transform your ordinary house into your dream home.
Did you know that Mexican food is considered to be healthy?
What?
How do you figure?
Almost every dish has vegetables. Salsa, all vegetables. Guacamole, avocados, and corn tortillas. They're naturally gluten-free.
Okay, I get it. Tacos, lettuce and tomato. So Rancho Grande for dinner?
Race it to the car.
Add more vegetables to your diet at Rancho Grande in Atlantic. And then you can indulge in a guilt-free margarita, imported beer, or dessert. Choose a healthier option at Rancho Grande. Open 7 days a week.
Got a leak? A clog? Or maybe it's time for a brand new bathroom. Furnace or AC needs some attention? Or are you interested in floor heating? Call Fikes Plumbing and Services. Your trusted local experts in so many areas is now serving the Greenfield and Atlantic areas. From quick fixes to major renovations, Fikes Plumbing and Services has you covered with fast, friendly, and reliable service. With 30 years of service, Fikes licensed professionals tackle every job with care, ensuring your home stays comfortable and